Let's see. I think I see the stream. I see it. I see it in real time. It is a black screen right now. It has connected. Amazing. Yeah, I think we're back. So I think I'm just gonna pause this here, and I'll pause this here. I don't think I missed any hydrates or anything. So hello again, friends. I have returned. Yes, sorry about that. I just wanted to see if I could fix the issues. So we'll see if this fixes it. I had to resize everything. So that is a whole thing. And I'm gonna have to now go back into the stream and then exit this one and go into this one, and then we should be good. So now I should have chat, I should have your beautiful faces. Should be good. I heard it was a piece of cake to bake a tasty cake. It is pretty easy, Josh. It is not too challenging to bake a cake if you've never baked one before. I would say it's pretty easy. Mage, hello. Yes, thank you, thank you. Back in a moment. Yeah, I don't know if anyone heard me because, like, when you all left, you were all like, what happened? Oh no, where did Amanda go? And I'm like, oh no, did no one hear what I said? Did it end before that? I don't know, but, oh, you can you see me? You can see me. This is the baking cam. Those should both be working. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so we gotta put salt in here, and then I think we're good to move on. You know what? All of that happening, I think I deserve a fancy sub. I'm gonna take one myself. Because that was a struggle. That was a struggle-a-roo. Seems to be working better. Okay. So what I changed was I just changed the resolution for the video. So I had it at max settings of what this camera is, but I just turned it down to 1080. So it's a little lower now, but hopefully I'm still pretty crisp. And it seems to be working better. It's a tiny bit laggy, but yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yes, welcome back. Mage, thank you for the fancy sips. Take two. So if you're just joining, for those that are watching the VOD later or watching the YouTube, hello. We have put together the ingredients, most of the dry ingredients for our cake here. So this is actually a combination of white sugar, 2 cups of white sugar, 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, a 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt is what we're about to add right now, and then we're gonna get into our wet ingredients, and then we will hopefully get baking. Is my camera switching? I don't know if it's switching. Is it switching to the other one? I don't think it's actually switching to my other camera, is it? Oh, it is. It is switching. Okay. All right. Never mind. We're good. It is switching. It didn't switch before when I set everything that was in the bowl, but I think I didn't push it hard enough, so. But we're good. We're good. Looking crisp. Thank you. Thank you, Rapala. I'm glad. 1 teaspoon of salt. Let's do it. Hey, Chris. How's it going? How's it going? Thank you, Lantern Zone. Clever gal. Yes, I just had to make an adjustment. I think it was just the video was a little too big for the stream and my internet. But I think my computer could handle it. My computer doesn't want to explode when I do it, so if I can get better internet, I could potentially stream in a higher resolution, which would be pretty cool. But this is still probably pretty good. So, you know. Also, how's it going, Chris? Welcome on in. Chemdog says we won't abandon you. Thank you. Also, Kelsey, hello. And yes, Kelsey, I did not. Kelsey came in at the end of the stream and thought that something had happened and I had like kicked her out. And I'm like, no, you're good. You're good. You haven't done anything. You're great, Kelsey. Don't ever change. You're doing good. Lane, hello, I'm back. Yes, I have returned. I just reset the stream for us so that it would be a little bit smoother. So hopefully that is working on our behalf. And So we've preheated the oven. It's very hot behind me because the heat comes right out of this oven. I can feel it on my back. But putting my foot up against it, actually, my foot is almost too hot. We are going to put the salt in. We're going to stir it all together. And then we're going to move on to wet ingredients. We mix them in. And I think I maybe need my mixer for it, which I will grab if I need it. It says to use a mixer, so I guess we'll use a mixer, even though it's really loud. It's really loud when I use a mixer. That's my only thing. Whoa. I am good. I'm good. Thank you, Scribbles. Yeah, I like this outfit. This was off my Amazon wish list.
I want to taste
this was gifted to me by John. Kelsey, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Appreciate you, Kelsey. Thank you so much. And I'm going to give you a little fancy sip for that one. But just so you know, if you want any more fancy sips, 500 bits, $5 super chats, subs, and members will get you a fancy sip. Subs on Twitch and members on YouTube. If y'all want any more of those. But I digress. Do I ship to Texas? Do you want to taste it? I was actually just saying, you know what would be pretty cool? If we could find a way, when we do baking streams, if there was like, I don't know, a Patreon tier or something maybe, that I had, that I could send people baked goods after the stream. That would be pretty cool. I'd have to send it really fast. In lieu of our Taste-O-Vision, which unfortunately is not, does not seem to be working yet. I should have just used the Salt Bay. The Salt Bay is almost done. I don't know why. Brought these out to use them. And then I didn't do that. But that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fit is cute. Thank you, Duncan. Thank you. Yes, I was going to just put in my chat. I don't know if I have a link for it. Do I have a link for my Amazon wishlist? If you guys want to check it out. Sometimes I put some clothes on there. Not always, but there's some kind of cute stuff on Amazon. But it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. But yes, thank you to John who got this for me off my wishlist. I also posted on my Instagram today a little post about it. I really love it. It is also so comfy. It's like you can move around in it. We love that. Fancy sips. Yay! We won't abandon you. Twitch kept scuffing every few seconds, so you moved to YouTube? Okay, Christopher. Folks on Twitch, is Twitch being scuffed for you, or is Twitch behaving itself? Do I need to give it a stern talking to? I'm gonna mix these together, I think, just with a spoon, though. Is that weird? Yeah, because I don't want to mix dry ingredients with the mixer, because I feel like it's gonna send stuff everywhere. So we'll just mix this with a spoon. And then I will, when we start putting the wet ingredients in here, we'll mix it with the mixer. I'll grab my little hand mixer. Smells good. The dry. It was acting quite naughty, but it's chill now. That's good to know. That's good to know. Behaving so far. It's good on Twitch, says Rabala. Okay. Yeah, Chris, I don't know if you're talking about before, but I did reset the stream. Just FYI. Your birthday is in 1.5 hours. Well, never too old for Lego. It could be. It could be for you. I can't give any of it to you, unfortunately. I don't have a system set up for that, but we could say that it is in part for your birthday, yes. And for Tim's birthday, honestly, because also it was Tim's birthday today. What a birthday, folks, coming in. Anyone else? Anyone else birthday? We need to decide what we're gonna write on the cake. Should I just write happy birthday? Happy birthday, chat? Because I do have something that we can write with when we're done. Who doesn't love baking a cake at like 10:30 at night, am I right? Isn't this just the dream? Isn't this what you've been waiting for all your life? To bake a cake in the middle of the night with a woman who is crazy late to her own stream. Because I do know I also have like a million self-tapes to do this weekend. I don't know when I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do them, though. I think I'm gonna try to get some of them done tomorrow before stream. But that's another thing where I'm like, man, everything's happening all at once right now. But I love it. I relish in the busyness of it. I love when things are busy. So, yeah. We need some Goku cosplayers to show up in instant transmission over to us watchers after the cake is done. That would be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet. Dragon Trainer says, my birthday was last month. Well, happy belated, Dragon Trainer. What's my favorite cake? Yours is really good pineapple upside down cake. Ooh, that does sound good. My favorite cake, I think actually it would be like a super chocolatey cake. I do love like an Oreo cheesecake though. I feel like Oreo cheesecake is really good. My favorite cake is the cake that I make with people that I love. Anytime I make a cake with someone that I love, that is also a good cake. This would count because I do have self-love. I do love myself. Not in an egotistical way, just in a like, Amanda, you're a good person. You're a sweetie. I like you. I would hang out with you, Amanda. Yeah. Chemdog says my favorite is coconut cake. Coconut cake is good. The Goblin Queen Funko. Yes, the Goblin Queen Funko is so good. I had to add it after I saw they were doing it after X-Men 97. I was like, oh, and I love that it comes with the baby. And there's also the Madeline Pryor figure that's also on there. You know me. I need all the Madeline Pryor things in my life. That's why I put them on the list, in case anyone wants to indulge me. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to add some more things on. Thank you, AJ. I will have fun making the cake today. Okay, so we're going to do add eggs, milk, oil, and vanilla. Mix for 2 minutes on medium speed with an electric mixer. Because we add all of that and then we mix it. Okay. And then we're probably going to add the boiling water. I'm going to have to... The batter will be thin. They're warning us the batter will be thin. I might have to reboil my water. But I think after we add this, it should be good. We need 2 eggs. 1 cup of milk. I need a bowl. I need a bowl for my eggs. Now that we're done with the dry ingredients, actually, I'm going to give this a little wipe. What are your guys' favorite cakes in chat? Tell me more cake that you like. Oh, this is hilarious. Allow. Oh, Scribbles. I love that the auto mod held you for pound cake. The pound cake is fine. They're like, that could be a sex term. I'm like, I feel like if you're using that in that context, that would be very bizarre. But thanks, Automod. I appreciate your intensity sometimes, but sometimes it's weird. Oh, Automod. I love a good orange Madeira cake. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had that kind of cake, Dichotic. Also, I still have to get the lemon. No, I still have to get the pineapple and Sprite. I was actually thinking about that at the grocery store today, but I didn't want to carry it because I was already getting a lot of liquids because I got milk. So there was that. Also, yeah, I don't have a bag in my compost right now, so I'm going to put these eggshells in the garbage. I know that's bad. I know. Sorry, planets. I'm going to put these eggshells in the garbage. Not the compost for today. Once I do my dishes, I will put a new compost bag in. Washing my hands really quickly here because I touched a little bit of the egg. I'm back, Lumix. I am. Yes, I just ended to reset the stream, but I don't think anyone heard me. for some reason. So, yes, I am back. Hello, hello. Welcome in. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I got my eggs. I got my eggs. We're gonna add the eggs. We're gonna add the eggs. And we're gonna add a cup of milk. We're gonna add some oil, is that right? Is it just in the order that it's in? Yes, okay, cool. So eggs, 1 cup of milk, half a cup of vegetable oil. Eggs. Bloop. Oh my gosh. Cream pie is also fine. Automod is going off. Holding cream pie. Boston cream pie is also very good. Good choice. So you can tell my milk is new. My minion milk. They wanted the milk to be room temp, so I mean, I've left it out for a while, but hopefully it's room temp enough. It's really weird that the milk has to be room temp, but I'm using hot water. Now, I know hot water can be good because I think it does something to the flavor of the cake, but what's with room temp milk? Like, what does that do for baking? Does anyone know? I wonder what that does. I'm gonna have to look up why some recipes ask for warm temp milk. Like, maybe it just probably just blends better. That's what I would guess. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Whoopie pies are cake. Also true what ChemDog says. Lumix, you are also back. Welcome back. So we've put the milk, we've put the eggs, half a cup of oil. I also have to open this oil. Automod working overtime, I know. Automod holding everything, thinking everyone in here is sus, doesn't trust anyone. Doesn't know we're doing a baking stream, Automod. This is why human mods like Rapala are preferred. But, you know, Automod is good because it just helps to catch anything that's, like, immediate, you know? Immediate, in case we miss something. So thanks, Automod. Thanks for, you're trying. You're doing your best, you know, and we respect you for it. You're welcome, Rapala. Thank you for being an amazing mod. The motion says, happy birthday. Happy birthday to who? To me? I'm going to eco jail. No, Rob, I'm too young. Too young to go to eco jail. I'm only 834 years old. Can't go to eco jail. Why is this not screwing on properly? Did I mess this up? No, I got it. Thought I screwed it up. Okay, the oil is in. It's looking oily. We gotta add vanilla. How much vanilla? Recipes often call for room temperature milk and other ingredients because it helps create a better texture and rise in baked goods. Well, thank you for that information, Dragon Trainer. That's very interesting. Interesting. So it has to do with the rise and the texture. Okay, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. That's quite a lot of vanilla. Are you 2 teaspoons? 2 teaspoons? Okay, if you're sure. 2 teaspoons. Okay. I mean, I guess it's 2 layers, you know? I guess it's 2 layers, so we have to think about that. Because this is going to be 2 layers of cake. So if it sounds like a lot, it's kind of like 2 cakes when you think about it. I mean, it's not. It's 1 cake. 2 layers. Never made a layered cake before, I don't think. I think this might be my first layered cake. I've made cheesecakes. I've made brownie cakes. Made lots of other weird, fun cakes. I've never done this before. Whoa, Chris! Whoa! Whoa, that's a lot of fancy sips. Thank you so much, Chris. Whoa, Chris has gifted five tier 1 subs and has also gifted 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Chris. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Thank you. Welcome on into the Fang Gang, my friends. Oh, we're at a level 4. We're on our way to a level 4 hype train, y'all. If you did want to sub, gift subs, or throw bits over on Twitch, it's a good time to do so. The higher we get for hype train, the more we get seen and promoted by Twitch. It's really hot in here. You're 833 years old. You look 25 or 26, says Lantern Zone. Wow. Well, I'm looking good then. I'm working it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not 1,000 yet, so I'm still pretty young, I think. Welcome on in, Piano Man Streams, Mercique, El Jim O, 1985, Shindu, Otsuka, Jake the Swamp Monkey, Macrotect, Simply KJ, Richard T, Unseenable, Deadpan, Joker V, Bry Scoff, Olu Dinin, and Fortitude 2, and Silax. Welcome on in. Chris going off. Yeah, we need 15 fancy sips. Good night, Rapala. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much for being here and modding and just being a lovely human. Good night. I hope you have good sleeps. And thanks for hanging out with us. It is hot in here, I'm telling you guys. It's a warm. Let's take some fancy sips to cool down. Happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney. Oh, is it Syndey Sweeney's birthday today? We could put happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney on the cake if we want. All right, King Von Kressling, that's a crazy choice, but whoa, Chris, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. We're on our way to a level 6 hype train. Yeah, you're breaking my brain. I have to mix this. I gotta take so many fancy sips. Welcome on into the Fang Gang, Terenth, Will Killa, Bad Lucky, the Sam DeLorean, it's a great name, Lithriel, The Dumb Knight, Souls, with an H, or Soul HS maybe, William Knights, oh my goodness, Gigaclaw, Kobato, Mage Beldan, thank you so much for gifting, Mage. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Whoa, we're on our way to a level 7 hype train. How many sips did I take? I should just finish this drink. Okay. I think it was 3. Welcome on in, Orion Darkstar, The Mixed BB, Goin 88 miles per hour, Fielk, and Pandacetia. My brain's about to be broken, Duncan, after these fancy sips. Goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are both too kind and generous. I almost put my hair in the cake, but I didn't. Syndey Sweeney could still eat it. Thank you. Okay, that's 10. That's 5. I think we gotta do 10 more and 5 more. I think it's gonna be like the end of this drink. Oh man, I think I'm gonna need another drink. Wow, okay, 5 more, and I have like a little sip left here. We'll call that. Oh dear, that's dangerous. Okay. Mage is redeeming hydrates to balance the fancy sips. I wish that's how it worked. It does not work based on the fancy sips that I consume, but I appreciate the hydrates because I will need those. And then I got to take, I'll just say 4 more for you, Mage. So we'll do that. Let me take some hydrates. 4 hydrates. Chris, thank you so much for the 100 bits. It's a good time to throw bits right now, too. Actually, I'm going to take 1 more hydrate. Thank you so much, Mage, for the hydrates, by the way. Because I think Twitch sent me a thing today in part of September. They're also adding that, like, when you throw bits, they add 10% on top. So, like, I think they're giving streamers 10% more than what we normally get or something like that. for the bits. So I guess that's like 100 bits. Instead of it being $1 for me, it'll be like $1.10. Oh, dang. Do both of these have caffeine? No, this one doesn't. Okay, I was like, oh boy, I don't know about that. Oh. All right. This is a very tiny one too. I can't get tiny ones. Tiny ones are dangerous. I put half in there, and if I need to get more, I'll leave it open in the fridge. All right. 4 subs. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you for the 50 bits, Kelsey. Yeah, I don't know if it's a certain amount. Oh. I'm not sure how I feel about this drink. It's strawberry and guava flavored. I don't know if I like it. I'm trying that one for the first time. Okay, wow. Rob says room temperature milk will rip a hole in time and space and suck us into a parallel universe. Is this true? It's on cheers of 300 or more, says Lumix. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Thank you, Lumix. Yeah, I just read it briefly today. But also, thank you so much, guys. There's a minute left. We are almost at a level 7 hype train. Y'all are crazy, and I love you. And thank you, Kelsey and Chris, for throwing those bits as well. I took a lot of fancy sips, so check in with me in 30 minutes and see where I'm at. My brain might be shattered. Lumix, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys did want to sub, gift, or use bits, it's a good time. We are at a hype train. But either way, thank you so much for the hype train, guys. There's 30 seconds left in it. I appreciate you all for supporting. It's very kind of you. Okay, I need to get my mixer, so I got to get my little stool. Oh, a couple hydrates from Mage here. Thank you for the hydrates. Wonder what Grogu thinks about it. What does Grogu think about all the fancy sips? Good question. Grogu, how do you feel? How do you feel about being a fancy sip cup? Well, he's got a frog, so I feel like he's saying, eat the frog. That's what it, when I look in his eyes, I think he's saying, eat the frog. That's what he thinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hydrates. Also, thank you again for the level 6 hype train, everybody. Wowzers. I gotta update my wowzers. I gotta update my sub goal. And I hope you enjoy all the emotes, everyone that got on the hype train. Also, did my alerts work? Did you guys see? I added hype train alerts. I did that on Twitch. I love their alerts, actually. I want to create some GIFs and stuff and put my own custom ones. As long as you have the rights to it, you can do it, they said. I've been trying to use that feature for a while, and I'm actually really loving it. Okay, I need to get some more water so I can do some more hydrates. I need to update my sub goal, and then we're going to grab the mixer and we'll start mixing this cake that we've been making. And I don't know, while we're waiting for the cake to be cake-ified, there's a couple of options for what we could do. I mean, I could grab my coloring books. We could do some coloring over here while we're waiting. We could maybe play a little solo board game. I could try to pull something out and learn it real quick. What else could we do? Yeah, we could play a board game. We could color. Thanks again, Mage, for the hydrates. We got some options. We could just chat. I could just grab a chair and we could just chill while we wait. We don't have to really do anything. Let me just update these sub goals and then I will be right back. Well, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still see your beautiful chats. Drink juice, says the Dragon Trainer. Drink juice, drink the fancy juice. Wonder what Grogu thinks about. No wonder he thinks about the taste. Impatiently waiting for the fancy sips to kick in. The fancy sips, you can tell me when you think the fancy sips have kicked in. I'd love to hear your thoughts on when it's happening. I'm just trying to make sure there is no hangover in the morning. Mage, there will be no hangover in the morning. Not from these sips. They're not alcoholic sips, is what I will say. They're non-alcoholic. I do not drink alcohol, really. I let myself have like a drink a month right now, but I haven't really been drinking. I just haven't been liking it. Also, whoa, my tip cup is so full. Holy moly, I'm just looking at it. It's ready to, like, explode. That's quite a full tip cup. So we're at 65, and then 75, and then 85. Holy moly. Guys, we're almost to our sub goal for community games. That's pretty cool. But hydrating, though, Mage, I will say, is always appreciated. Have I seen any Yu-Gi-Oh series? I have not. I'm not done baking. I just came to update my sub goal over here, and now I'm going to come back onto the stream and continue to bake. We'll get the, we need to get the mixer. I need to get my little hand mixer. So let me go grab that. We're definitely not done. I gotta mix this. We gotta bake it. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Although I do need to also let it cool. I don't know. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I think it's in here. Why is this sticky? I'm not a big fan of that. Okay. Gonna make yourself some fancy sips with a risk of hangovers. Little risk of hangover scribbles. That's fair. I actually do want to do a cocktail stream though. I just need someone to be here to drink the cocktails. Cocktails and mocktails? Would you guys be down for maybe next month? That's what I'll make as one of my goals. A cocktail mocktail stream. We can mix some stuff up. I wanted to make an old fashioned tonight, but then I was like, I won't have anyone to give it to, and I don't think I'm gonna drink it, even though I love an old fashioned. I was like, I'm not really in the mood to have that's a very boozy drink, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have an old fashioned, but I wanted to make one. Felt an itch to make an old fashioned. Well, I guess we could do it. Where do I usually plug this in, actually? I feel like I usually plug it in over there. Is that right? Does this fit? How's this? Is this all right? Does this reach? Kind of. If I bring it over here, it does. Okay. This might be a little far for you guys. I'm gonna move Grogu back up here for the fancy sips. Get Duck to drink it. Yes, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Duck. If we do it this month, maybe Lucy, if she's still here, you know. My apologies for how loud this is going to be. This might be a little bit loud, so my apologies. Okay, hold on a second. I need to move my iPad because it's getting splattered. Am I also getting splattered? I might want to put on an apron, actually. I don't want to ruin this is chocolate cake. Oh boy. I don't know. We're just going to take this back over here because it doesn't reach quite at the length I want. Did I get splattered? Only a little bit. That'll come out. I know that'll come out because it's just like cocoa and milk and stuff. But I could feel it on my knees. Like, you know it's bad when you feel it on your knees. You're like, that's not good. Let me grab an apron. I didn't think about the fact that it's chocolate cake, so the splatter is going to be different than if I'm making like a vanilla cake. Okay, I'm going to show you guys an apron, but can you promise you're not going to report me to the authorities if I show you this apron that I have? Because I kind of took it from one of my places of employment. And I was supposed to return it, but I just love this place so much. Anyways, they don't use these aprons anymore, so, you know, I think it's okay. I could have actually just flipped it so you wouldn't have even seen the logo. I didn't do that because I wanted to reveal my truth to you. that I stole a Lush apron. This is a thing I did. When I left, I kept my apron. It's against the rules. I'm a rule breaker. What can I say? One of my greatest vices is this. Secret is safe with me, says Lummox. All right, I think I'm just gonna mix it back here. Because this is easier. So I'm sure you don't get to see the mixing. I don't know where I plug it in normally. Maybe I plug it in on the other side. I mean, actually, could I adjust my camera? I mean, I'm almost done, but I am going to mix in the hot water. Let me see if this reaches and if we can adjust the camera a bit so we can see. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. Let me see if that gave me the... Ah, there we go. You'll be able to see me from this angle. I admit that I borrowed some of the kitchen knives from a place of work. Ah, fair, fair. Break eggs, not rules, says Dark Horse. This is a good way to live. I agree with that, Dark Horse. Here's a cocktail for you, Amanda. Oh, thank you for the martini, KO Joe. You want to bake, but you suck at that. Yon, what are you talking about? You could do it. I believe in you. We're baking cake. Have I read any new comics lately? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been reading more One Piece, I know, and it's all old One Piece. That's what I've been reading. That's what I was reading last night and today. But I did really like the Exceptional X-Men. I still have to do my video on that. Yeah, I think this is pretty nice. So I think we're good. So I think this is good. So now we just need our cup of hot water. Is this hot? It feels pretty hot. That's a cup, I think. I borrowed a box cutter. Borrowed a box cutter? This is what I'm learning. We've all taken things from work at one point or another. There's no judgment here. Clearly there are things that we like. I will say I worked at a bar and I accidentally brought a towel home. That was not intentional though. I've accidentally taken things before from places, but that was whoopsies, not intentional. Also, is the music good, guys, or is it too loud? I feel like it's a little too loud. I'm gonna turn it down. It feels too loud to me. Is this better? Did this change anything? It sounds the same. I turned it down a lot, but it sounds about the same. Okay, 1 cup of boiling water. That's all it is. So we mix this, then we mix in the boiling water. It's gonna be thin, and then we're gonna pour it into the pans. And the pans are supposed to be greased. So I should maybe, before I do this, oh, they're almost completely dry. That's pretty good. I should maybe grease them up. I was gonna just use some butter. I like buttering up a pan. My butter is not melted though. Or I could just put some parchment paper in there, and that might be easier for us to lift it out. And we don't have to worry about like getting it out of the pan. I like that better. Let's do parchment paper. Bye, Chris. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for all the support. Chris has almost gifted 100 subs this month. That is insane. Chris, really earning the VIP badge. Mage in the running to get a VIP badge. Akira in the running to get a VIP badge. I think I'm just going to base it on the top of my leaderboard. And I'm just gonna make those folks VIPs for bits and subs if I can. Just Rob, thanks for the 25 biddies. Appreciate you. If you order a steak at a restaurant, it has butter on it. This is true. Usually it does. It's delicious too. I love butter. It worked. Use oven mitts. I took an apron. Honestly though, I shouldn't have taken the apron, but I really love the apron. I don't even know if this is what I want. Is this what I want? I don't know. I don't know if I like it, guys. Is it gonna work? It might need to be bigger. I don't want it to be too big because I don't want it to set on fire. Okay, you know what? We're gonna try it. I feel like if we have just a couple pieces at the top, then you should be able to pull it out. So I feel like as long as it's covering like the bottom mostly, we'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. Okay, I gotta put the hot water in. We got these pieces cut. And yes, thank you for the hydrate, Just Rob. I got my water here, my fancy sips here. Fancy sips are 500 bits, $5 super chat. Sub, remember, but I've already taken way too many. But we'll hydrate. All right. One Piece is really good. Guys, I need to do a video on One Piece. We need to talk about it because I'm like obsessed. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. Okay. Let me get a cup of hot water here. Boiling water. Is this boiling enough? Oh, it's steaming. That's a good sign. All right, we're gonna add this in. It's gonna look a little milky. That's because there was milk in this cup. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna see it. I don't think you're gonna see it actually. Okay, so then we mix this in. I don't know if I was supposed to do that gradually. Was I supposed to? Oh God, I'm scared. Hot water. Oh God. Don't want to burn myself. It is very thin. But they did warn me. I'm gonna need to clean like crazy. Okay, I think that's pretty mixed. I think we did it. Gonna eject. And then we're gonna pour it. Okay. We're gonna try to pour it anyways. I don't know how good this is gonna go. I don't know. It might not be easy to pour, but I'm gonna try my best. Also, I feel like we need more light from this area. Maybe I should turn on my other light. Maybe it's because this light isn't on. Just realizing like how dark this camera, my second camera was. How's that for setup? Let's see. Chemdog says, you know what? I think you're obsessed. Lumix says use butter. Lumix, you think we should use butter? Should we use butter? I could use butter. You've been enjoying the first 2 issues of the DC versus Vampire sequel? Yeah, I heard they were doing that. Kind of interested. You've been enjoying it? I kind of want to check it out. I didn't really read all of the first DC Vampires, but I did listen to it. Yeah, and round, I think butter is better. I'm just worried I won't be able to lift it out, Lumix. Do you think we'll be able to lift it out? Because I'm stacking these cakes on top of each other. So do you think that'll be a problem? Also, I love that my little sock feet are in this. But I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna move it. Whoop. Yeah, over here. Is that better? Yeah, that's what I like. Amanda's struggling with the camera. Betty uses butter to make her batter better. Betty uses butter to make her batter better. Betty uses butter to make her butter... Betty uses butter to make her batter better. Betty uses butter to make her batter better. Wow, that is hard to say. Betty uses butter to make her batter better. Betty uses butter to make her batter better. You can butter and flour. Butter and flour? Okay, I'll try it. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you, Lumix. So I think it'll make it easier for us to pour. And if you think it's going to come out smooth, I'm going to trust you. So I put the butter and then I just put like a little bit of flour on top, I'm assuming. I've never put flour on top of a buttered pan, but it sounds like a cool idea. Just to provide that little bit of almost like friction or space between the two. When when you put cake, pie, or banana bread, do you sometimes put plastic paper in the oven? Plastic paper? I do not. Definitely do not put plastic paper in the oven. I put parchment paper in the oven. Parchment paper is safe, but you still don't want to let it touch the sides of your oven. Definitely don't want to let it do that because that is not good. It will go up in flames. I have had that happen to me before. When the parchment paper was just not fully like covering everything. This is reminding me of Cooking Mama and the mini games that we would play in Cooking Mama. I should have done this before I added the hot water, so I'm going to be as hot. I don't know if that matters, but I'm going to try to butter this real quick. This is reminding me. Have you guys played Cooking Mama? Do you know that game? I'm talking about the one where you gotta cover the pan in a stick of butter. You just put like a little stick of butter and then you're like this, trying to cover the pan while the butter melts. And it's like you gotta cover it before the butter completely melts. So it's like a perfect buttered pan. You know what? We should play Cooking Mama in real life. That could be a whole stream. Would you be interested if I made Cooking Mama into an IRL stream? Where we just have to do the weird mini games in Cooking Mama, but in real life, and grade them based on Cooking Mama standards. Also, is anyone else even interested in Cooking Mama? I just did a whole monologue about it, so I guess I'm gonna find out in chat. You need a good coat of butter. I feel like these are pretty well coated. Rubber baby buggy bumper. Buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy baby bumpers, I think. Isn't it rubber baby buggy bumpers? Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Is that what it is? I feel like there's a word missing in that tongue twister, but I think that is what it is. Okay. And then we'll put a little dusting of flour on here. This feels pretty buttery. Feeling pretty buttery. I've heard of that game, but never played it, said Dragon Trainer. Parchment is a non-toxic grease and moisture-resistant paper, specially treated for oven use, and can withstand temperatures up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. You can still set fire to parchment paper. I have some right here, and I promise you, this parchment paper, multi-purpose, non-stick paper for baking, cooking, and roasting. I promise you, if you let this touch the oven, it will go up in flames. Oven safe, 425, but don't let it touch your oven, though. Actually, you know what? Maybe I did have it in at a 450. That could have been what it was. But I still think it was just because it was just too close. You don't want overhang still with parchment paper. I feel like that's risky. I think it's resistant, but I think it can still go up in flames. But correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong on this. I'm not a parchment paper expert necessarily, but I know I set fire to it once. All right, we gotta flour it. Something very artistic about adding a little bit of flour to a pan. I don't know if I did a great job with that, but I think it looks pretty good. All right, let's see. Is anyone critiquing me? And move it around, move it around. It doesn't, it's like stuck to the butter. But I think this coating should be pretty good. I don't want it to be too floury. We're gonna give it a try. Okay, here we go. This is satisfying to me. Where's my spoon? Oh, there. No, I didn't put it in the sink. Dry ingredients, so I think this should be fine. Oh, this is looking and smelling great. I'm hurting my thumb. I should have used my mixing bowl. I don't know why I always prefer this red bowl. I have a mixing bowl. It's got a little spout. It makes it so much easier to pour stuff. Makes it so much easier to mix stuff because it's not flat at the bottom, which is not great for mixing. I make it work, but why do I do it like this? Why do I make it more complicated? Is this just the Amanda way? Who taught me this? Cooking Mama? No, we can't blame Cooking Mama for this one. This was all Amanda original ideas here. Also, my mic leaning off this apron is making me nervous. I feel like it's gonna fall into the soup here. And by the soup, I mean the cake batter. I also gotta say, I love how Chris came in, gifted a bunch of subs, and made me take so many fancy sips. And then was like, well, I'm going to bed. And I was like, oh boy. You're going to bed, Chris, and I'm gonna be cuckoo later. I should clip this and send this to Chris. My thoughts after. I don't know if the fancy sips have taken effect yet. Do you guys think they have? Am I dripping everywhere? I can feel it running down my hand. Whatever, I think this is pretty good. I know there's still a lot of batter on here, but you know, this is just as much as I can get off at this time. At this juncture, I think we've done pretty well for ourselves. It looks like there's some cakes being assembled. I'm gonna wash my hands properly after, but for now I just want to put these in the oven. This is how your mother baked. How my mother baked, Lumix? Whose mother? My mother? Are you asking me that question? Is this how your mother baked? My mom is more of, well, actually, no, my mom bakes and my mom cooks. She does it all. She does it all. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think so. I think I get my love of baking actually from my mama. I do love to bake. My mom is very good at baking. She's very skilled and she has many treats that are like her staples. We have to make pancakes one time because pancakes actually have an original, I mean, a lot of pancake recipes are similar, but I have a recipe that was passed down from my Nana, which is my mom's grandmother. And it is, I make the best pancakes. So we'll have to do that at some point. Am I making icing? I'm not. I'm using Betty Crocker icing. I'm not making icing. I should have opened the oven first. Okay, this is the part where Amanda finds out that she just left herself enough space to open the oven with the setup. Oven has been on for a long time, which is extremely warm in there. Okay, so we put them in there for 30 minutes, I believe, friends. We shall see. Let me see. 30 to 35 minutes. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to ice it today, actually, because I need to let it cool completely before I ice. But now we wait for it to cook. So, okay, Google, start a timer for 32 minutes.
Okay, 32 minutes. Starting now.
And we'll see how it's doing. See if it needs a few more or if it's good. Also, sorry to everybody's Googles that I activated. Doing that. Okay, so we need to wipe this table down because it's kind of a mess. I'm going to tidy up and put everything away. We'll rinse the bowl, and then whatever time we have left, we'll do something. Maybe we'll play a game, maybe we'll color, maybe we'll just sit and chat, depending on what time we got. Okay, we can throw away this parchment paper. We're not using it. We can throw away this. We're done with that. It's a good old tidy up time, friends. This is where we tidy a bit. I'm gonna put the oven mittens away. I think I'm gonna take my UV glove out, actually. Let's use the UV glove. Put that over here. The butter away. No Googles for me, says ChemDog. Google, why not ask Siri? I don't really have a lot of Apple products, Dragon Trainer. I'm more of an Android user. My phone is Google, my Nest is Google. I live a Google life. Duck, however, is quite the Apple user. But you know, I'm not like anti-Apple. There was a certain point, I think it was the iPhone, what iPhone was it? iPhone 8? Might have been my last one, or iPhone 6. Honestly, I think after iPhone 4, things went downhill. I know that's controversial. I know it's quite a statement to make, but that's my opinions on Google. Oh, I need to charge my Lego sets. You think we should build some Lego sets? I don't know if I have anything that's small enough, but we could continue the work on the Batman one. I would be down if you guys want to do some Lego. I definitely don't think we'll finish anything, but we might get a few pieces on. We could try it with this setup. I hate iPhone interface, says Lumix. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I just, I don't even know what it is that really bothers me with Apple. But I think, you know what it really is? I think for me, it's the images. It's the hikes. Why hike? What's a hike? Stop with that. Stop with that. I get it. I know why they do it. They do hikes as photo files or whatever because you can store a lot of information in a hike and it can be a small file because it's compressed. But like the only one that uses it is freaking Apple, man. And it drives me crazy. They don't transfer you have to like get an Apple product to even open them. So you can't open them on a PC. It's nuts. Anyways, I don't like hikes. But I don't know, maybe the phones have also changed so you can choose what file you save in. And I do like that it saves space. So I do think that's a cool thing. I guess if you had an Apple computer, if you live the Apple life, if you pray at the Apple church, then you'd be fine. It'd be fine. It's not a problem. It's a non-issue. But see, I was just more of an iPhone, and iPhone, iPad, and back when we used to have iPods. I still have my iPod Shuffle, actually. I like to listen to it sometimes, like a little time capsule. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my iPad down so I can see everything that you guys are saying again, and it's not dusted with flour. And then everything's pretty clean. I just gotta put the ingredients away and stuff. So we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good here. What do I want to wipe it with? Do I want to use glasses cleaner? It's probably the best, right? Oh, wait. I'm messing everything up. I'm accidentally, as I'm wiping the screen, accidentally almost blocking people. That would not be good. I don't want to block anyone in here. You all are very lovely. I would like to keep all of you in my chat, please. Okay, I think it's pretty clean now. I don't know why I went over here to do this when I could have just brought it back over this way. I should probably take it out of the case later and wipe it down, but that's good for now. All right. Google life, Grogu life. I'm all about the G's, baby. I have a Google Pixel. I have a Google Pixel 7. Thank you to Michael who got this for me off my throne wish list. I do need to get a case for it. I did, like a fool, I didn't have a case for it because I took it to San Diego Comic-Con right after. And then yesterday I did tragically drop it and it cracked in the corner. But it's only cosmetic. It's fine. And it's not even that noticeable, I don't think. But I hate that. So I'm probably either going to get it repaired or I will just get a case and then no one will know. And also, I should have a case on my phone. I love it. Why is a caseless phone so tempting? Why does it feel so right? Do you guys feel that? Are you like, yeah, I love that this phone doesn't have a case on it. It feels so nice in my hand. And then, you know, you don't put a case on it, and then what happens? It gets damaged. Gotta put a case on that phone. It's unprotected. Not safe. Use protection on your phones. Okay, let's put the stuff away, and then we'll wipe down the table with a Lysol wipe. And then we'll see how much time is on our timer, and we'll go from there. Whoa. Okay, this doesn't go here. Oh boy, this goes in here. Can I even do this right now? Peppermint sticks. I have so many spices. I need a spice rack. I don't know where I'd put it though, but gosh darn it, I got a lot of spices. Got spices for cocktails and drinks, spices for baking, some cooking spices. I got spices for everything. Knocking things out of here and going crazy. Oh, I gotta put this back here as well. Dang it. These are all about to fall. Need more cupboards. Need more cupboard space. Oh, I need to turn the fan on, guys. It's hot. It's quite warm in here. Put these together. I need the icing. Baking soda up here. And I actually just have to put this is cinnamon. Gotta put this up here, and I gotta put all the flour and the sugar back in my double bag because I have a fear of bugs getting in my stuff. So I always double bag them. phone needs to have a case. It has to, because if you don't have one, you can get messed up if you drop it. I hate when phones fall on the floor. I know. This is true. This is true. And the odds of you dropping your phone are high. With the amount that we all use our phones, it's high. It's a high probability. So to not have a case, it's pretty reckless. I was reckless. I messed up. And now I'm paying the price. But it's fine. I can get the back of it repaired, I think, for a couple $100 if I want. Or I can just put a case on it. It is just the edge. So it's not dangerous, I don't think, to the phone. To the phone's integrity. It's just cosmetic. You could really mess up your phone. At least I didn't crack my screen. Honestly, I was pretty upset that I did that. And then I was like, you know what, though? At least the screen's fine. That would be more unfortunate. Because you need the screen. Or, you know, if I had damaged the camera, I would have been really upset. And I didn't do either of those things. Because I use my camera pretty frequently on my phone. To take pictures and for work and stuff. Oh, this is so satisfying how clean it is. There's our UGG glove. This we can also throw away. This is done. So I'll leave this here. This bowl had eggs. So I'll leave that here. This, where did this go? This was also up here, right? The vegetable oil. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Turning on the fan. I'll be right back. We're going to wipe the table down. Spice for days. Spice up your life. I already do. That's the thing. I'm a big fan of spicing my life up. I control the spice. I am Muad'Dib. Okay, I'm turning the fan on. Oh, it's hot. Okay, Google, how much time is left on my timer?
21 minutes and 23 seconds to go.
Woo, we got a lot of time to chill if we want. Let's wipe down all the surfaces. Do I have Lysol wipes here? I only have them in the back. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. But I'm very content with everything we've done thus far. Quite good, quite good. Sorry if the wind got you guys on the mic. It's very satisfying. Hopefully the toy maker doesn't appear. Hopefully not. Because of my apron? The SDCC vids. Yeah, the SDCC vids were very good. I did not film them on my Pixel, but I did use my Pixel when I did the live stream by the pool. That was done on my Google Pixel. So I do my live streams from the Google Pixel, and I feel like they go pretty well. And I also did that one outside, so it was pretty good because the other problem I was having with my old Google Pixel was that if I did like a vertical live from it, it would overheat outside like really, really fast. You guys probably saw that if you were in my free comic book day live stream. Also, y'all, we're so close to that 200 subs community games. We're like 15 subs away. We're almost there. It's crazy to me. Okay, and then after this, I'm gonna wash my hands, and then we will do something else, perhaps. So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to do Lego? You guys want to do coloring? Should I start a poll while I finish cleaning up here? Maybe. That could be a good idea. We could do Lego, coloring, board games, or just chatting. Let me create a poll. Oh my goodness. I hope that the wind is not too bad on the mic, but it feels so good on me when the fan hits me. Oh my lord. Feels amazing. While we wait for cake. Color. Lego. Solo board game. Or just just chatting. Just chat. Start a poll. Okay, so there's a poll started on YouTube, and let me start one over on Twitch for you guys. All right, starting a little 5-minute poll. If you guys want to vote, you can. Right now, just chatting is winning. ASMR as I drift to sleep, says Figmonger. Oh, hearing my typing? We need to do another ASMR stream soon, actually. ASMR is so fun. Ooh, it's smelling good. The cake? I know I shouldn't open the oven, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, that smells so good. Guys, it smells so good. I wish I could share this cake with you. I wish I could share this cake with you. It smells so good. Okay, let me finish cleaning up the tables and surfaces, and then we'll keep going. Rob, good night. Have a good sleeps. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm also going to try to post, if we don't finish the cake on stream, I'll post a picture on the Discord for you guys. And I also took some behind-the-scenes photos of my setup. I might throw those up on YouTube for members only. If you guys want to see what it looks like from my view, and all the stuff, as somewhat tidy as this is, all the other stuff that is like a complete disaster in my space when I set this up. Because it's pretty funny. I think it would just be a fun little behind the scenes for you guys. Oh man, I really got this chocolate cake everywhere. It is covering the stove, the batter. I will say I think the heat of the oven is making it easier for me to wipe the stove top down though, so that's kind of nice. Oh my god, I got it on the kettle. Got it everywhere. What? How did... What? How? Oh my goodness. It's all over my... Oh my goodness. What the heck? Eric, hello, hello. How's it going, Eric? Eric, are you disturbed by me wiping down this counter? What episode did I miss, says Eric. What episode did you miss? For what? You didn't miss anything. We're just baking a cake. Oh, Eric, have you ever been to one of my baking streams? Maybe you haven't. Maybe this is shocking for you. You're like, what's happening? This isn't Star Wars Outlaws. We're playing more Star Wars Outlaws tomorrow, though. I didn't know there's a baking one. Yeah, we bake sometimes. Yeah, so this was something we unlocked. So if I got to, I think it was 100 subs, then we unlocked the baking stream this month. If we get to 200 subs, we'll do another community game stream, which I think would be really fun. We could play some of the office supplies game I was telling you guys about if anyone else owns it on here. I don't know how it would go without voice chat. I don't know about that. But I don't know if there's a way we can make it work, but that would be fun, I think. But yes, this is what we do sometimes. We bake. I'm just wiping down my stove because I got stuff all over it. Let me check to see how the poll's doing for what we should do while we wait for the cakes. Cakes are in the oven. I guess I've done more of these closer to Christmas time and stuff like that. Sometimes do them in the holidays. I really love to bake, so I'm like, why do separate things? I could do it all in one stream. I'm going to check the poll, wash my hands. I'll be right back, and then we will chill and do something based on what the poll says. Whew, man, I'm hot. I'm feeling those fancy sips, I'll tell you. They're taking an effect. Okay, so the poll is looking like right now Just Chatting is in the lead. So Just Chatting with, between both polls, over 100%. 64% on YouTube, 50% on Twitch. Lego, Lego is also at 50% on Twitch, and Lego is at 18% on YouTube. And that's kind of where we're at. Color is on the board with 18%. People are not here for solo board games tonight. Solo board games can be fun, but obviously I will always still just chat with you as well. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me in here. Alright, it's time for me to also see what the damage is like on my outfit. And I can grab my Tide pen and maybe we can just handle some impromptu stains, if there were any. Realizing now there was chocolate on my chair and I was sitting on it earlier. Dangerous. Okay, it looks like Just Chatting has won. Just Chat with, wow, over 100%. People just want to chill and chat. Let me grab a chair so I can sit, maybe. I mean, I guess I should stand. I want to sit, though, because my feet are going to hurt if I don't sit. If that's cool with you guys, I'm going to sit. I washed my hands, came over here. Everything's clean. Oh, I wanted to take my apron off. That's what I was going to do. And check to see if we got any cake on the outfit. Where's my Tide pen? There it is. We'll just Tide pin any spots just to prevent stains from fully setting. You have work tonight? Have a seat, lady, says Lummox. I will, Lummox. Thank you. Apron way. Oh dear. The lid fell behind, as it sometimes does. Got our UV glove. We've got our icing. I will need a spot to cool these cooling racks. I guess I do have a cooling rack over there. Has anyone asked Amanda if it's cold in the kitchen? It is not. It's not cold in the kitchen. Okay. Actually, I don't really see... Oh, there's one. I don't see too many spots. I think we did pretty good with me realizing early on. Or have you had enough Jaeger to be the first? It is very hot in the kitchen. Or are you asking because I'm not wearing a bra, amusing streamer? I got you. I got you. Yeah, bras are pretty uncomfortable, so any opportunity that I have where I don't have to wear one, I don't really like to wear them. They're not very comfy. So free balling can be a good way to be. And I feel like with this romper, it's actually like super cute look too. A braless vibe. Yeah, it's actually super hot in here, so I'm sweating. Okay, I think we're good. Gotta check under the latest. I think we're good. Cool. You're in a Discord room playing Jackbox, so I have a lot of voices crossing over each other at the moment. No worries, amusing streamer, no worries. Make sure the cake doesn't get burned. The cake doesn't get burned. The Dragon Trainer says cricket noises. There's a boss fight I'm really dreading in the original Blood Rain. If anyone played Blood Rain, you know the one I'm talking about. I have not played Blood Rain. Rompers are awesome, especially these, because they're, like, retro. I know, I agree, I agree. Okay, let's see. see. They are doing good. Okay, Google, how much time is left on my timer?
8 minutes and 23 seconds to go.
There's the parchment paper from when I burned it. 8 minutes and 23 seconds. Okay, so we'll just chat for 8 minutes. Yep, they're doing good. They're not burning. They look good. They smell good. So I think we're good. But I think in 8 minutes they'll be done. 20 minutes? No, 8. I think 8 minutes. Okay, Google, how much time is left on my timer?
7 minutes and 57 seconds to go.
7 minutes and 57 seconds, she said. Free ball says Six the Truth. I feel like we can also call it free balling, you know? We can share that between different gender identities. Why not all use the term, I say? Free boobin? that sounds ridiculous. Free boobin. I'll see myself out. I didn't start this. A music streamer started this. Oh my goodness. No, actually, I will say, the only thing that sometimes stops me from when I'm like, oh man, I would love to like not have to wear a bra today. Either like sometimes you want to wear a bra because you're like, oh, it's like a whole fit and like the shape of the clothing and all that fun stuff. And like cleave is fun. Like all of these different elements that I think are a part of fashion and form and fits. But when there are days when I don't want to wear one, and there have been multiple times where depending on like where I'm going or what I'm doing in my life, I'm just worried that someone's gonna come and like just point it out or be like, that's like inappropriate, or like just obsess over it. Like it was one of the things when I worked at Nerd that I was always like, oh, but like then there might be like a million comments if I don't wear a bra just about that. And that, I don't know, as a woman kind of sucks. It makes you like really self-conscious. I mean, I feel like I'm less self-conscious about it when I'm on my streams and in my content because I'm like, whatever, like I don't care. But for some reason, if I'm doing work for someone else, it makes me more self-conscious about it. I think it's also the thing of like, this is my community, so I know you guys aren't gonna like make it the whole chat or anything like that. And amusing streamers, I'm totally comfortable. What you said is fine. But I just mean like, that's the thing that kind of sucks sometimes about not wearing a bra as a lady. Eric says, you're a beautiful woman. Thank you, Eric. Sometimes people will say that. That's a kind thing to say. Thank you. I know. It's just funny when you said it. It says Six the Truth. Banana pudding or cherry pie, says Dragon Trainer. I don't know. It depends on who's making. I'm going to go with bread pudding right now. Good question, though. Oh, wait, you said banana pudding or cherry pie. I don't know why I thought bread pudding. Cherry pie. It's the high priest fight. I'm going to go into details. I'm not going to go into details. So all I'll say is it's an annoying fight. Oh man, Christopher. Well, I hope you get through it. Eric says, I respect that. Oh, thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. These are kind things to say. Keojo said, Amanda, you don't need no bra. I like you just the way you are. Oh, thanks, Keojo. Honestly, yeah, down with bras. Bras suck. But like I said, sometimes you just want the fit to be a certain way. You want the shape of the clothes to look a certain way. And then a bra can be good. It's like a structuring item. And it's probably, you know, there are people that literally need bras. Like otherwise they'd be screwed. So Amanda, next month, Halloween spooky baking stream. Ooh, that could be fun. I could add it as something we can unlock next month if you guys want more baking streams. The only thing that sucks about baking streams is I do sometimes forget how involved they are for the setup. Like I said, I have a lot of cables everywhere. But I love doing them, so I'm down. What should we make? Something pumpkin spicy? Should we make pumpkin pie? Ooh, that could be fun. Should we make pumpkin pie? We could also get one of those Kit Kat houses and assemble them. Those are fun. They had a Halloween haunted house one. Eric says, you have other interests which make me enjoy your channel. A nerd. I am definitely a nerd. You have other interests which makes me enjoy your channel. You do have other interests. I respect that. Ah, yes, I do. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of interests. I have too many interests, some would say. Someone say, Amanda, maybe get rid of some interests. And I would say, but I like so many things. Someone say, Amanda, maybe pick a niche. Maybe you just bake, or maybe you just do comics. And I would say, oh, but I like too many things. Yeah, they would be in a bunch of pain, Lummox. Exactly, exactly. Kimberly says bakes the cake with Amanda. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks for the help. We're just waiting for it right now. It's in the oven. It's sitting. But everyone has voted that they would like to just chat. So we're just chatting. Steven, hello. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Also, sorry, y'all. I have my chat on the iPad. So if I'm looking down, I'm just looking at all of the lovely things that you're saying. Kit Kat House. You like the Kit Kat House, Eric? Yeah, the Kit Kat House is really fun. We did it last year, and I think I posted a picture in the Discord. And I was dressed up like with a witch. Coming home from a wedding. Your niece's wedding. Nice, Eric. How did it go? Did you have fun? Oh, I love a wedding. I haven't been to a wedding in a minute. It's been a few years. I think the last time I went to a wedding... I want to say the last time I went to a wedding was with my ex. No, that's not right. No, that's not right. I went to a wedding more recently. But it was pandemic weddings. I think the only weddings I've been to since have been pandemic weddings. Wow, it's been a minute. Steven, can you get a birthday shout out? Is it your birthday, Steven? Yeah, you totally can. Happy birthday, Steven. Oh my goodness, we're baking a cake. Maybe the cake is also for you. There are 2 people in the community, never too old to play Lego, or never too old for Lego. Steven, it's your birthday. It was just someone's birthday. Dragon Trainer, was it just your birthday? Were you saying your birthday was last month, or am I misremembering? And then I think someone's saying it was Syndey Sweeney's birthday. Is that true? Oh my goodness. Fun time. Mind my short nonsense. Mind your short nonsense. I don't know what. Mind your short nonsense. I don't know what that means, Eric, but it sounds fun. I believe that it was a fun time. Fun times are good times. Fun times are good times. That was the most redundant thing. One of the most redundant things I've ever said. What I meant to say is wedding times are fun times. Not fun times are fun times, or whatever I just said. Lummox said, I went to a wedding in May. Nice, Lummox. How was the wedding? Did you enjoy it? Now I want bread pudding, too. Bread pudding is so good, depending on who's making it. But when it's made well, it's perfect. The timing. Is it your birthday now? Like 12:01 is your birthday? Like we're in it right now? I want to like clip this over here, but I don't think it's going to be more secure. Is it more secure? Actually, it kind of is more secure. Oh, I like it. Okay, cool. All right, Dragon Trainer. Good night, good night. Okay, Google, thank you. It was good, says Lummox. Nice. All right, it's time for us to pull these cakes out, and then they gotta cool. You're gonna need to cool for a bit, though. So I don't know. How long have we been streaming for? I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Do you guys want to... I can try to ice them. We can try to let them sit for a bit. Maybe I'll chill for like another 20, and then we'll see where they're at. I need my cooling rack. Sorry, gotta go this way. Too many cables the other way. Keep forgetting about all these cables. Here are my little cooling racks. How did this one go? Because why is it like this? I think that this is supposed to hook in somewhere or something. Is this a cooling rack? This feels bizarre. Maybe it is. It's not very balanced, though. What do you guys think? Is this a cooling rack? Anyways, I gotta take these out. There's one cooling rack. I guess I could put one on here. Okay, let's see how we did. Let's do a little test here. Make sure it's cooked all the way through. Kind of rose uneven, but still looks pretty good. Didn't come out clean. So I think maybe I'll put it back in for, what did we say? Like 3 more minutes? Okay, Google, start a timer for 3 minutes.
Starting now.
Because it didn't rise evenly. The other one rose more evenly. Maybe my mixing was off. Maybe I should check the other one. Gatekeeper, thank you so much for becoming one of the vampires. I appreciate you. As a thank you, here is a cheers to you. A fancy sip in your honor. Gatekeeper, welcome on it. And a step closer to our community games stream. I should update my members goal. Let me just update that really quick and then I'll be right back. $62 of 65 members. And if we get to 100 members, we will have community games over on YouTube. And if we get to 200 subs, we're pretty close over on Twitch, then we will do our community games. Wow, that bread cake looks really good, Amanda. I mean, it was made with bread flour. This is true. This is true, AJ. Looks like my dehydration racks, but should work just fine. You could cool them in the fridge for speed. This is true. I will need to clean out my fridge. I have a lot of stuff in there. But I could just pull my garbage over there and throw away a few things and do a bit of reorganizing, and then I could fit it. My fridge is very tiny. So how do you use a dehydration rack? Is this like you put something on it to dehydrate like meat, or what are you dehydrating on it? Fruit? What do we do with this? How do I use it? Honestly, I feel like actually I just put it like this. Put it like that. It's just to give it a bit of lift. Don't those legs fold out? No, they kind of just like, they're just like this. Like, what are they doing? That's what I mean. Like, what's the purpose of them? And then these ones are just stuck. I don't know. Sergeant, it's midnight where you are? It is midnight here too. Whoa! Was there some crazy stuff going down at the swamp, Kimberly? Were there love bugs in this? Well, there were love bugs in the swamp. What? What are love bugs? Is that a real bug? AJ, thank you. Okay, Google, thank you. But there were green smoke bombs killing the love bugs. Whoa. Don't let those legs fold out. Don't let my legs fold out? What do you mean, don't let my legs fold out? Also, is my camera freaking out? Has it been doing that the whole time? I was thinking about being Jean Grey. Someone was talking about that earlier today, actually. Joker says, I don't see the poll. The poll is gone. It's gone. It ended. It ended a long time ago, Joker. We decided on just chatting. I'm going to grab the cake out of there, though. I think we'll put them on here to let them cool. I think it should be fine. And hopefully they are cooked through. This is really the one I gotta check. But I should honestly check the other one too, because it might actually already be done. Because this one is a little bit more even. The other ones, I mean, I guess it's still pretty good. It's not risen all the way equally. It's good. The fork was clean. So, we'll let them cool on the wire rack for a bit, and then maybe we can move them over to the fridge. I almost touched it with my hand. You guys see that? I was tempted, but I did not. I resisted the urge. Put my Tide pen away. I don't know if you guys can see these. Batman bakes, doesn't fight crime. I fight crime when crime needs to be fought. And I bake when cakes need to be made. Ta-da! These are our cakes. Here they are. I think they look pretty good, honestly. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, the follows don't show up in my chat, and it's hard for me to read them on the alerts because they're very small, but know that when you follow, I am appreciating it for those that I've missed. Thank you to everybody that's been following in this stream. It's just hard with this setup for me to read all the follows. Would I ever dress up as Mary Jane from Spider-Man? I have, AJ. I have a MJ cosplay. Kimberly, thank you. Gatekeeper says, the Goblin Queen look would be awesome on you. I also have a cosplay for that. He does not have his little lightsaber. He just has his little frog. The cakes are looking good. Midweek, no crime. This is true. Scribbles, thank you for the hydrate. Eric, you're still freaking out? Why are you freaking out? It's just auto-adjusting, says Lumix. Okay, so the camera's not doing weird. Oh, you're still freaking out, but the camera's not freaking out. Is that what you're saying? I'll switch back to me. Sorry. Just been showing you guys the cakes this entire time as I pace around. I think it's switched back to me. Sweet. Would I dress up as She-Ra or Dora or Tila? I would say probably Tila. I would want to do Tila. I'm granting everybody's cosplay dreams today. Yeah, I have a lot of cosplays that I've already done. Yeah, I know. Not everyone knows. Yeah, I think there are some photo sets of me as MJ. I mean, if you go, OF has like the most, but there's a lot of photo sets also on my Gumroad, and you check my socials and you scroll back, probably see a lot of them. But you gotta scroll. You gotta scroll. Chocolate cake. It looks so good, right, Lumix? I feel like we did a good job. I should start a timer. Okay, Google, start a timer for 10 minutes. Oh, and I should also turn off this oven. What am I doing? So hot. Thank you for the hydrate again. Scribbles, thank you, thank you. Very cold. Nice cold water with that hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna sit back down, I think, for 10 minutes, because, yeah, like I said, the floor is unforgiving. I basically live on, like a concrete floor, so when I do these streams and I'm standing for hours, it's not great on my joints. As an 830-year-old beating. Have I done Mara or Wasp cosplays? I have done a Mara cosplay. I wanted to do a stream. I have a trident that I need to finish. So I ordered a trident kit, but I have to sand it and paint it. And I wanted to do a stream for that at some point. Also, Vito, hello. Joker said still didn't see the poll. Which poll? Joker, which poll are you talking about? Which poll? You mean in this stream? I was just saying the poll is done. The poll is done. If you mean in this stream, or do you mean for something else? I would have the sword that she carries. Yeah, for Tila. Chitara? Oh, that'd be an interesting one. Thank you, Kimberly. We don't need to get into specifics, though. But thank you. Would I ever dress up as Spider-Woman or Spider-Gwen? I have done Spider-Gwen. I'd like to do a Spider-Woman cosplay, yeah. Now I hear that in the Chocolate Rain voice. Chocolate cake. What is Chocolate Rain? I'm freaking out because it's not a game room, says Eric. It's not a game room. No, this is my kitchen. It is not very far from my game room, though. I'm going to put some photos up for the members only, and I'll put some photos up on the Patreon for those of you that are over there of the background of my setup. So you can see what it looks like. But I'm not very far from the games. I'm never far from games. Man, if this is the bunker kitchen, sign me up, says Eric. You like my kitchen? So many people are so kind about my kitchen today. And oddly enough, I do not like my kitchen very much, but it's a good, it gets the job done. I keep all my tea in here. I think I've shown this to you guys in my vlog before. Keep all my tea in here, and it's a Lazy Susan, and I do like that. I think that's pretty cool. Chocolate Rain is an early internet meme song, says Psychotic. Whoa, how early we talking? How early we talking? Have you ever thought about Gadget from Rescue Rangers as a cosplay? Well, I'm thinking about it now because, Lumix, was it you the other day or someone in chat was saying that I looked like Gadget? And I was like, that would be such a good cosplay, actually. Maybe I could do Mary Marvel. Yeah, Mary Marvel would be another cool one. Mary Marvel is cute. Very early internet. It was by Tay Zonde, 2007, so 17 years ago. Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty long. That's a pretty long time ago. Eric said, "I'm a simple man. I like a simple kitchen." It is pretty cute. I think I've made it pretty cute. I don't know if you guys can see my cups. You can't see them, but along the top I have Marvel cups. I have a Spider-Man lunchbox. I have some really nice glasses, and I have like a jug from a refillable jug from one of my favorite cider houses. Eric said, "I love the Rogue. Not ass kissing, but it suits you well." Well, thank you, Eric. Thank you. I love the Rogue too. I feel like one of the best compliments I got on that cosplay was someone on my OF sent me a message to just say that they felt that my Rogue was like fit me like surprisingly well. Like they were like I think of you like with your red hair, and I know that you had to wear a wig, but it just like suits you so well. Like you are like Rogue. Like you really suit the character. And I was like, thank you. Well, thank you, darling. Thank you. I love Rogue. And yeah, I love Rogue. I just think she's one of my favorite characters. And it's very fun dressing up as her. So that's a big compliment, too, because it is very much a cosplay that I have to wear. I look very different in it. So I think selling it as a look that I could actually just have as the character is pretty cool. The main menu theme of Blood Rain really slaps. I use it as audio tests. Nice. Would I dress up as Penny from Inspector Gadget? You know what's funny? When we were talking about Gadget, it made me think of Inspector Gadget, and then I was just thinking about that. I don't know if I would do Penny. I kind of want to do Inspector Gadget, honestly. Like a lady Inspector Gadget. Is that a cool look? I've done Poison Ivy. I want to do, actually, the Caped Crusader Batwoman. I'm, like, kind of obsessed with Christina Ricci as Catwoman. Or, sorry, did I say Batwoman? I meant Catwoman. Harley Quinn. I have many Harley Quinns. Whoa, Gatekeeper! Thank you so much for the $10 dono. Thank you so much for the super chat. Take a couple fancy sips for you there. Thank you so much. Gatekeeper says, I've got to get on BG3 for a bit, so I gotta go. Have fun playing Baldur's Gate 3. That's a fun time. I have to say, you're gorgeous. Wish you continued success and good health. I'll be seeing you later. Shout out GNG, Nerdrotic, and Snarky J. See you later. All right, Gatekeeper. Well, thank you for the kind words, and thank you for the super chat, my friend. Kimberly says, Elsa Bloodstone. Elsa Bloodstone would be a fun one to do. I do have a Scarlet Witch cosplay. It's pronounced Barbara Corden. Yeah, Babs. I would also love to do a Babs cosplay. Cool Spider-Man lunchbox, and would you dress up as Betty or Veronica? Ooh, that's a hard question. Betty or Veronica? Why not both? They both have great vibes. I think if I had to choose, I don't know, Betty's so cute. I feel like I would make a better Betty than a Veronica, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I Betty? Am I more Betty or am I more Veronica? Six the Truth says Grogu approves. Grogu does approve. I saw a picture of a bedazzled Jabba the Hutt popcorn bucket from Disneyland today. What, Lummox? What? I need to see that. Thanks, Scribbles. Eric says Betty. Yeah, I'm baking right now. This is a very Betty energy, in my opinion. I feel like I'm more of a Betty. But, you know, with Riverdale, I could always be dark Betty, too. So there's, like, a dark side to Betty, at least in that version of the character. Would I dress up as Captain Marvel and Black Widow? I would do Captain Marvel. I have done Black Widow. I would like to do another Black Widow cosplay, actually. Like, I like the one that I have, but I don't know. Kind of want, like, a different look. Lucy's Veronica. Oh, Eric, so we're Betty and Veronica together? I love that for us. Besties. And sometimes rivals. No, but I honestly think that Veronica and Betty are actually, like, best friends. For life. Daphne or Velma? Well, I mean, I feel like my energy... Okay, Google, thank you. I feel like my energy is more Velma, but I feel like I look more like Daphne. If I'm choosing between those two. So I think Daphne first, but honestly, I feel like I should do a cosplay of both. I love Daphne and I love Velma. They're both great. This was for, the cakes to be cooled. So, yeah, they still feel pretty hot. But I can move stuff out of my fridge. And then we can put them in there. Joker, thank you. That's so kind of you. Joker says, Amanda, do everything that makes you happy. Thank you, Joker. Betty is blonde and Veronica is black-haired. She's wealthy. She is wealthy. She's a wealthy woman. Would I dress up as She-Hulk and Invisible Woman? I mean, She-Hulk is body paint, and I've already said how I feel about that. Even though I love Jen, I think that would be a fun one to do. Why did I just put my UV glove on for this? This is the fancy sips. This is the fancy sips. They're getting to us. Okay, I'm going to put these in the fridge. We'll wait 20 minutes, and if they're cool enough for me to ice, then I'll ice them. And if not, then I won't. I do have some pizza. Should I eat pizza? I don't know. This might be too sensitive for pizza. I need to throw some food out that I didn't eat. Wasteful. This pizza I need to do something with, but I guess I could just take it out for a few minutes and just put it on top of the stove. My half a sandwich. Yes, yes, fridge. I know. You need me to close the door. I will in a moment. Actually, if I put this on top, it's just going to, like, warm up my pizza, right? Actually, it sounds kind of nice. Okay, I do need the UV glove to move these, probably, because the pan's probably still pretty hot. Okay, there's one. My fridge is very small. I was not joking about that. It's like really small. I don't even know if I can fit 2 cakes in it. Maybe if I move all this stuff down here. Maybe I could put the other cake up there. I don't know if there's enough space. Yes, yes, fridge. Yes, yes. Well, if we put this stuff down here, then there should be enough space. I think it's tall enough. I think. Let's find out. Aha. Because it is on the smaller rack. Works. Okay, Google. Start a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. And we're starting now.
Okay, for this one, what do we want to do? I'm going to run a 1-minute poll. You guys can decide. Do you want to just chat? Do you want Legos? What do you want? Daphne and Velma, Amanda and Lucy. Oh my goodness. We're just so many duos. Lucy needs to cosplay with me. That's what we're finding out. Lucy needs to cosplay with me. Daphne is a fashion diva, the way she dresses. She's in the Velma show, so it's like the truth. The Velma show was an experience. Jessica Rabbit, I have done a Jessica Rabbit. That's one of my favorite cosplays, actually. Thank you, AJ. Very kind of you to say. Okay, let me create these polls and then I'm coming right back. What do we want to do while we wait for the cakes to cool? Just chat. Lego. Color. Board game. I mean, we could also play a video game if you guys wanted. I could just switch scenes. I don't know. I don't know, though. I kind of like just chilling. I'm sorry if the fan is hitting my mic again, but it feels so nice. I don't even know how we're going to stack these cakes. Will they stack? Can they stack? Wow, I can't type right now. Eric says, take a break. Let's chat. Okay, we're starting a 1-minute poll over on Twitch. Just Chat is still in the lead over on YouTube with Board Game at 38%. I'm just going to wait for the poll to be done because it's only a minute. So get those votes in, y'all. Look at this table. Look at this kitchen. Look at this table. What do you want to do in these places? Coloring is at 33, is at 44. Just Chatting is at over 100%. You guys love to chat. We're all a bunch of chatty Cathys here, so I can't blame you. I know I'm a chatty Cathy. I do love chatting. I'm gonna get some water though, I think, if we just chat. Just Chatting has over 100% between both. 50% on YouTube, 75% on Twitch. Just Chatting wins, baby. People held those votes just to make it win. I love it. And then in second place this time was Board Games, and third place was Coloring. No Legos this time. Lego didn't even compete. All right, I'm coming back. And we will just chat. Do you guys want me to adjust the camera at all? Do you guys like the setup okay? Do you want me to zoom in more so that you can just see more of my, like, face? Or it's not like my whole kitchen? Or do you like the kitchen in the background? So I can't find the sparkly bucket, but I have put the picture of the Jabba bucket in Discord under food. So just imagine it's sparkly. Okay, I'm gonna look on the Discord. Let me look on my phone. I can't believe Lego was dead last. I know. My Lego streams, people do like the Legos, but I feel like, you know, Lego is a vibe. Like, this isn't the best setup for... Well, actually, you know, this setup might not be bad for Lego. Maybe I should try this sometime. I could just zoom this camera in and have it here, and then have you guys here, which actually would work better when I'm building Lego because I wouldn't have to look up for chat. So, this actually might be a better setup for Lego. Even though it's more involved and it does take more time than when I do Lego just at my computer. So let me look at the Discord. Sorry, I got distracted by Instagram for a second there. Not today, Instagram. Not today. Let's see. Let me see if I can see the bucket. Oh, man. Piano Man got a Star Wars Outlaws, like, billboard. That's so cool. Like a big one. Ah! Nathan, I'm glad you liked the video. The video thumbnail photo. Let me see. Is it in Food and Yums? Oh, yeah. They bedazzled themselves. Oh, maybe they bedazzled it themselves. It looks really good, though. It looks amazing. I would buy that bucket. Is this a popcorn bucket? From Disney? I want one. It looks sick. 10 out of 10 would get that bucket. AJ said, this setup is really cool, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you, AJ. It's more involved. Like I said, for members and Patreon folks, I'll post some pictures that I took at the beginning of stream of what my setup looks like looking the other way. If you want to see the how I have it set up. I find that stuff interesting. Would I dress up as Padme? I would. I did. This was a long time ago, though, now. I don't have this cosplay anymore, and I actually turned the boots into Chell boots, which now I need new Chell boots, because that's how old that costume is from Portal. But my Padme costume, I did the one where she's in the pit, and my partner at the time dressed up as Anakin, and we were Anakin and Padme. It was a different time. What a vibe. Remember when the prequels were cool? Were they ever cool? I don't know, but I liked the prequels. I still like the prequels, honestly. Even though I know that they're, like, awful. And I don't always go back and watch them because they're awful, but they are iconic in their own ways. Okay, I need water. Let me sip water. I'm gonna hydrate. Amanda, hydrate. Okay. Thanks, Kimberly. Would I dress up as Sabine from Star Wars Rebels? I haven't watched Star Wars Rebels. Sabine was in Ahsoka? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a Sabine cosplay. I like Sabine, though. It's not personal. But I don't know. I don't know about that one. Would I dress up as Zelda? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would dress up as Zelda. I'd also dress up as Link, actually. He's got a good look. Lummox said, I feel like we're in a job interview with this camera setup. Do you want me to zoom in? Do you want me to zoom in more, Lummox? Or would you like me to ask you some questions? So, what are your references? How much experience do you have in this field of being in chat? Have you been in other chats before? Do you chat a lot? Are you more of a lurker? What would you say your approach to a just chatting stream would be as a viewer? Do you think you have what it takes to be a viewer in this stream? Joker said a lot of my stuff is super late in chat. It could be a lag on the YouTube side. So the way that the YouTube side works is there's a little bit more of a delay built in YouTube. I think it has to do actually with even their servers and the way their servers are. So if there's like any blips in stream, it just like holds on to that time so you don't miss any frames. So it doesn't skip frames, which is good. But I think that also is what adds to lag. Or not lag, chat lag. So basically, Joker, when you see your chat come up on the screen, where is it? Over here? Over here? This area, wherever that is. That's when I've seen it. If that helps. Or it should be. Anyways. Would I dress up as Supergirl or Kara from the Supergirl show? Or from the cartoon? Supergirl show or from the cartoon? Maybe. I don't know. I think I'd rather be Power Girl than Supergirl. That's kind of where I'm at. Scribbles, tell me a time when you were successful as a viewer in stream. What would you say your best qualities are as a viewer in stream? And where would you say you could work to improve as a viewer in stream? I saw Piano Man. I liked it. It was so good. Sorry, I'm just reading back in the chat. Am I being very personal by telling you about what I need from you as a viewer in stream? Eric, you're not selling yourself. That's what you're like in stream? Yes, chatting. I'm the best at chatting. I've been in so many chats. If you want a quality chat, then you need me. But you know what, Eric? I appreciate your honesty in this interview. And Lummox, I appreciate that you are clearly trying to sell yourself. And, you know, I think that you could all be good candidates to be chatters, viewers in my stream. Like I said, you don't have to really chat in this stream. I wouldn't say that's a necessity. You could lurk, you could be silent, you could chill. It's a safe place to chill. But I just need to know that like what you're bringing to the table is really good for this stream in general. Not just me, but also everyone involved in the stream, because we're really a team environment on this stream. So it's really a group effort, I think, between all of us here. So we all have to put in. Viewers, streamers, haters. Haters gonna hate. They serve a place. They're in their own department. We keep them to the side. But they're there. They're over there. Haters. How you doing? They serve a purpose, so we keep them around. But, you know, maybe just don't use the top shelf in the fridge. That's their shelf, so I wouldn't use that shelf. They don't even clean it, those haters. Eric, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Happy 4 months. Eric says, sometimes my presence is a present. Oh, I like that. I like that. It's good sell, good sell. Lucy is my reference. VIP there, never asked for it. Eric, that is a very good reference to have. That's, you know, I've seen Lucy's work as well. Great stream, great person. And I gotta say, that's a good reference. That's a good reference. Also, cheers. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Happy 4 months. Fancy sip for you. I'll update my sub goal. Okay, Google, how much time is left on my timer? Have I cosplayed a lot of Ginger characters, says Stanley? I have. I have done Mara. I haven't done Batgirl. I have a Batgirl jacket, though. And I have done Black Widow. Would I dress up as Sakura from Naruto? I haven't really watched Naruto, so I don't really know who Sakura is. That was one thing I never really got into. Six says Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan would be cool. But yeah, I don't really like wearing wigs, so I don't really like to dress up as characters that I would have to wear a wig. But sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Would I dress up as Cheetah or Catra? I would dress up as Cheetah, even though that's going to be body paint. But I've actually talked to a friend about it, so I might do that at some point. Graduator 14 says, I have a PhD in stream spectactology. Wow, that is some good qualifications, Graduator 14. I will say that makes me feel very positively about your application here on this stream, to be a viewer of the stream. RT says She-Ra. I haven't done She-Ra. Phil Shake says, looking for entry-level chat, must have 5 to 10 years of experience. No, you can be new to chat here. You don't have to have like a lot of experience in chat. It's not necessarily about like how many years. Like, we're really looking for quality of chat. So it's really more like with the energy that you bring. But, you know, if you have been in chat for a week, even if you feel that you're qualified to be in the chat based on your experience there, then I would say I'm not going to rule you out, you know? Tigra would also be a good one. Oh, Zool, Signori Weaver as Dana as Zool. That would be a cool one. That would be a cool one. When she was possessed by Zool. Yeah, that would be a really cool look, actually, Kimberly. Katara? I don't know if I would do Katara. I don't know. If I were going to do something Avatar, what would I want to do? I don't know. Kind of like Toph, honestly. Cherry Blossom, the redhead of the Archie group. Ooh, Cherry would be a fun one to do from Riverdale. I think you would kill it as Siren. Thank you, Lumix. Yeah, a lot of people have said I should do Siren. Honestly, I should do Siren at some point. I'd kill it as She-Ra. Okay. I've never thought about She-Ra as something for me. I guess I could kind of see me as She-Ra. I need a good sword. Eric said, I didn't even support it. Lol, ask her. I never wanted it. That's how you know you're a true VIP, though, Eric. You're humble. That's great VIP energy, I think, to have. As a VIP, I really appreciate when VIPs are like, I don't need anything. I'm like, but that's why I want to make you a VIP. Makes us want to make you a VIP more. Eric said, love this chat. Aw, thanks, Eric. I'm on a high right now. Well, my niece just got married and my whole fam was there. That's so nice, Eric. So glad you had a good time at the wedding. I'm too nice to be Cherry Blossom. No, but I could bring the sass. Like, I could play a mean girl, I think, if I needed to. I have a lot of internal rage. You don't see it. The rage doesn't, I don't bring it here. I hold on to it and I put it into other things, but I think I could use that to be a really good mean girl. I'm gonna move. Well, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna add the sub that you just gave Eric to our sub goal here, and then I'll be right back. Cool. We are 14 subs away from Community Games over on Twitch, and we are more than that away over on YouTube, but we are at 62. If we get to 100, then we'll do that over on YouTube as well. Is that why I'm stuck in a bunker? Because of my internal rage that I can't let out? That's classified. I can't speak about that. Is there a reason why I feel out of all the body paint cosplays, one of the ones I'm more inclined to do would be She-Hulk? Perhaps. That's all I can say. If I think, then you have to check out her Red Sonja. Yes, Scribbles, I do have a Red Sonja. I love the Red Sonja look. I need to go somewhere and cosplay as Red Sonja, guys. I love her. I love wearing the look. I love the vibe. I love, like, just the energy. I feel like Sonja is just such a badass. Have I watched the new Salem's Lot trailer? I have not, Phil. There's a new Salem's Lot trailer? When did that come out? I'm gonna look it up right now. Okay, Google, how much time is on my timer?
T-minus 54 seconds.
Whoa, we're getting down. See if the cakes are cool and we can ice them. What? Oh, I need to check this out. This looks cool. Leave that open on my phone. Would I dress up as Karai? I don't know. Who's Karai? Azula. Azula would be a fun character to embody. Would I dress up as Psylocke? Probably not Psylocke. I don't know. It depends. Which Psylocke we talking? I don't think I would dress up as Quanin, but I dress up as Betsy. Ruby Rose's Batwoman cosplay. Ooh, that would be a good one. I do have a Batwoman. Okay, Google, thank you. But it's Bombshell, a Batwoman Joker. So it's her in her, like, baseball getup. Shoutouts to Chris for helping me fund that one. Okay, Google, stop. She thinks I'm still talking to her, but I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, so that was a really fun one. Cry is Shredder's daughter from TMNT. Oh, cool. I got you. I'm not, like, fully up to date on my TMNT stuff, so, like, I know I want to get into the comics and read a lot of that stuff, and I have some of them, but I haven't read them yet. Lucille Ball. Oh my goodness, Lucille Ball would be really fun. I love Lucille Ball as a suggestion here. How many here actually know who she is? I know who she is, RT. I know Lucille Ball. Would I dress up as any singers? I don't know. Who would you guys want to see me dress up as for singers? Do I know of NG Knight? I don't know what NG Knight is, Eric. To stack them, you just do a flat cut on the rounded top to make it flat. Oh, okay. So I just have to, like, cut it even, Lummox, and then you stack them. You do have a classic old-time look. Thank you, Eric. I take that as a compliment. I love an old-time look, and I feel like I do have a very vintage kind of vibe to me. So when I'm on set, a lot of the times there are people that ask me about, like, if I've done period pieces, and I haven't really. And I do feel like that's a shame, because I feel like if I were cast in a period piece, my look would really suit, like, I feel like I'm, like, from a different era. I've always felt that way, though, just as a person, honestly. Like, I feel like I'm from a different era as a person. Maybe I'm a Time Lord. I don't know. Did I know Misty's voice actress? And she voiced Jessie, passed away this year. I did, AJ, I did. Very sad to hear that. I would dress up as Misty. Quiplash 2 was a fun game. Quiplash was a fun game. Oh, no worries, Joker. Wow, you really are very far behind. Make sure, what I would say is make sure as well when you're watching that you tap the live button, Joker, because sometimes what happens is YouTube will like skip stuff and then it just puts you back in the stream. So sometimes you do need to refresh on YouTube or just tap that little live that you'll see on the screen. Just tap that to make sure that it's live and you're not like watching in the past whenever you get to this. And then let me know if that helps whenever you get to this. Stanley says you could fit in any era. Thanks, Stanley. That outfit has me remembering reading Rainbow. Oh, I love reading Rainbow. Honestly, you know what I still listen to? Okay. So like, okay. Do you guys listen to the podcast that is by, oh, why can't I remember his name? I was just listening to it the other day. Let me look it up. It's the Fancy Sips. They're messing with my memory recollection. It's because I'm getting in my own head. LeVar Burton reads. Do you guys listen to that podcast? It's so good. It's done now, I think. But, man, I love listening to LeVar read stories to me. It's my favorite. I love it. I'm a big Reading Rainbow fan, and it changed my life, I think, as a reader. And it's probably one of the reasons, probably a huge part of the reason that I'm such an avid reader today and have been ever since I was a little kid. Honestly. What is stabbing me in the foot? What are you, something stabbing me in the foot? No? Okay. Maybe it's something on my carpet. My rug. Let's hear. Doesn't do enough to pad my knees, though. Why did I sound like Shaggy there? What's happening to me? Gamora or any of the Ninja Turtles, Leo or Donnie or Ralph or Mikey. Maybe the new female Ninja Turtle. I have her comic. You def have a classic old-time look. I know of Lucille Ball, but I'm old, says Scribbles. No one else lives in a bunker, lol. Makes sense. Seeing you stand there, you could cosplay Lola Bunny. Ooh, Lola Bunny would be fun. I think Lola's got a great look. I actually have a Lola jersey. It's not the same fit, though. It's like an actual, like, jersey. You'd love to do a Q&A with me to help answer the Tube and Twitch questions? Because I seem very interesting. Well, thank you, Eric. Reading Rainbow, Butterfly in the Sky. I can go twice as high. Oh my gosh, take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Man, takes me back. Okay, anyways, let me grab these. Cakes, we'll check them. See how they're doing. Thanks for hanging out with me, by the way, guys. I feel like this has been a long stream, but it has been so fun. You've all made it such a delightful, fun stream. So thank you for that. I definitely feel like there's something in my foot, but I'm looking at it and I don't see anything. Could be a hair. Sometimes. What, do you guys ever get a hair in your foot? Or is this a me thing? Swear to God, I can feel something. It's the Fancy Sips, isn't it? They're messing with my mind. No, but does anyone ever get that hair in your feet? I think it's because I have soft feet. This is my theory. Is anyone a fan of Star Trek too? I love Star Trek. And Geordi is also one of my favorite characters in TNG. I love Star Trek. Geordi and Data, I think, are my two favorite characters in TNG. Dr. Bones is another cosplay that I could do. Or not Dr. Bones, Dr. Crusher. Dr. Bones is TOS. Getting my streams crossed here. I don't think I should do a Dr. Bones cosplay. I think if I was going to do a TOS cosplay, I want to be Kirk. That's what I want to do. I want to be James T. Kirk. Or Janine T. Kirk. I don't know. What's a good Jamie T. Kirk? I also really love Sulu. I want to do like a tribute sort of cosplay. I'm not going to dress up as Sulu, but I want to do, it's like going to be Naked Time inspired, the TOS episode. So I want to do Sulu inspired kind of look where I'm in a yellow, but I'm in like the dress, in like the yellow mini dress that they wear in the show. And then I want it to be like kind of slashed up. And then I'm going to have a rapier and I'm just going to be sweaty and I'm just going to run around. That's all I'm going to do. And I don't know if anyone will know what the reference is specifically. I don't know. People might just think I'm a random person from Star Trek, and that's fine. Because I'll know what it's an homage to. Because Sulu is one of my favorite characters in Star Trek of all time. I have a Sulu mug. You guys want to see it? How do we get you there? How do we, to what? To my Star Trek cosplay dreams? Yeah, I need to fund that one. I found some people that found a few people that I think would make a really nice, like, original uniform. That's the thing, I do want the uniform to be pretty legit. Like, I want it to be basically, like, how they would have made it on the show. So I can't, like, bend probably at all with the little mini skirts that they had. The camera is fine as is by the time you read this. Oh. Aw, thanks, Joker. Joker's trapped in the past, y'all. Oh no. Crown Royal is making lemonades. Haven't tried yet, but looking forward to it. Yeah, I don't really drink, Phil. These aren't those kind of... It's a different fancy sip. Different brand of fancy sip. But that does sound good. I drink periodically. Like, I have, like, one boozy a month right now. But I used to really love to drink. Not as much anymore. I like mixing drinks, though. AJ says, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Nice. Star Wars is also great. I love both. I love Star Wars and I love Star Trek. I think you can love both of them. They're both very different. One is sci-fi fantasy. The other is, like, just straight sci-fi. Very different vibes. I'd also love to do a Slave Leia or a Jabba Slayer, whatever you prefer to call it. I want to do one of those as well. I feel like that would be a fun one. Chun-Li from Street Fighter? I don't know. I'm not really into Street Fighter. I need to get into it, the lore, to figure out who I would cosplay from Street Fighter. The female Borg, 7 of 9? I don't know. Do you think I'd make a good 7 of 9? I like 7 of 9, but I don't know if that's my vibe. Picard is the best character. Picard is a great character. Should I cosplay as Picard? Star Wars is like opera. Yeah, Star Wars is also kind of like a spaghetti western, space epic, space opera, kind of those vibes as well. Basically, Star Wars is also very unique, I would say, for like just the box that it ticks for genre. It's kind of its own thing at this point. Leia Unleashed, as they call it now. Leia Unleashed. I like that. That sounds like I'm manic. Can I bring that energy to the cosplay? Can I be in the costume and be like, I'm unleashed? Ah. Lilu. Oh, Lilu would be a good one. I've wanted to do Lilu for a while, Master. Okay, let me see if these cakes are good. Also, I might eat a breadstick. Thinking about it. There's still a breadstick in here. I think I'll eat pizza after stream. Should I even eat pizza? It's 1 a.m. I should probably have something before I go to bed, though. I haven't really eaten a lot of food today. I ate pineapple, guys. I ate a little bit of pineapple. Got some dried pineapple. And I ate a banana. And I had a few pieces of chocolate. And that's all I've had today. So I think I should probably eat pizza. If you're hungry, eat. I don't feel hungry. That's the one thing. Oh, and I did eat a little bit of ice cream. But that's all I've had. Pineapple, banana. There's a lot of sugar. Had a lot of sugar today. Okay, let's see if we can get these out and see how that goes. Oh wait, I do have one big plate. Will be our cake plate if this works. Maybe just a butter knife. Want to damage my new pans. So like I think the one that's more even is the one that we should like use underneath. This one's kind of not as even, so I think this is the one that we'll use underneath. That way we don't have to cut as much of it away. Good sugar. Well, some of it's good sugar and some of it's naughty sugar. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. That actually came out really well. Ira, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Yo, Lummox. Great suggestion with the butter and the flour. That slid out like it was nothing. Slid out like butter. I guess these also might be non-stick pans too. Did I get non-stick pans? I don't even know. I might have gotten non-stick pans. So that might also be helping us. But also, I probably should have adjusted. Maybe that's why they need a little bit longer. Ira, thank you for the $5 super chat. Let me grab a little sip. Did we switch cameras? I think we did. Of my fancy sips. Lord Monk just says, cake. Yes, we have made cake. Cheers to you, Ira. Appreciate you for the $5 super chat. Also, I wish I could heart these, man. I want to heart them and like them. Can I heart it? I can't heart it. Dang. Not on my iPad. I had 2 triple and Albertan beef. Albertan beef. 2 AAA. I had 2 AAA Albertan beef. Whoa. That sounds crazy. That's what you had for dinner? If they're non-stick, don't use metal tools on them. I don't know if they're non-stick. It doesn't say. I gotta grab my paper. All I have for wooden stuff is a wooden spoon, though. I don't have a wooden knife. I have chopsticks, though. That might work. Might be able to use some chopsticks. I have this little Mandalorian spoon that my sister got for me, I think. Did my sister get this for me? I think so. I think my sister got this for me. Unless one of you beautiful folks got this for me. But anyways, we'll use that to get it out. Because I think they are nonstick, honestly. I'm going to look through the garbage. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands just to see. What does it say? Does it say non-stick? Durable steel, quick release, easy cleanup, dishwasher safe. It doesn't say non-stick on them. It just says, yeah, I don't know if they are non-stick. I think it might have just been your method, Lummox. I think your method might have just made it so that we could lift them out super easily. Like, super easily. I'm very impressed. I don't know. Lummox said, oh, you need some cooking utensils. I have too many cooking utensils. I don't have a wooden knife, though. Did I make my own frosting? I did not. I'm just using Betty Crocker frosting. That's the one thing I didn't do. We didn't make frosting. Not today. Okay, so now I gotta cut this. So we're gonna just try to cut it across. Where is the knife that I want? Cut it with this. That's pretty even, I think. Put that in there for now. See how the cake turned out. Very good. There we go. Not my method. I learned that from our old Betty Crocker cookbook. Betty Crocker strikes again. Betty Crocker helping us to... Wow, you guys didn't even see my cutting because I didn't switch. This is what it looks like. You just saw it from a weird angle. Sorry, I thought I switched the camera. But I think it's pretty even. Now you have cake to nibble on. This is true. It's pretty good. It is yummy chocolate cake. All right. So now we got to ice this. And then we got to try to lift this one out. So actually, I guess this one we could cool it for longer. It's pretty cool. Actually, I don't think I need the rack anymore. But that one we could cool it for longer. While we ice. I'm going to grab my chair to ice, if that's cool with you guys. I did a great job on the cutting. Thank you, AJ. I did my best. I am going to use the bathroom, though, I think. I'm going to use the bathroom. And then I'm going to come back and we'll ice. I can't believe we're still streaming. I'm having so much fun, though. Been live for almost 4 hours making this cake. It's tomorrow my day off. It is not. Supposed to be doing a Star Wars Outlaw stream tomorrow, and I need to do, like, probably 2 self-tapes. But we'll see, because I do need to do laundry. I haven't done laundry in, like, 3 weeks. Well, I've done a bit here and there, but I haven't, like, actually finished the entire laundry, you know what I mean? Like, I'm, like, a load here, a load there, but it's never fully cleared. So I need to do that, and I really need to do dishes. But I'll probably do that tonight before I go to bed. So... we'll see, but I do want to stream some Star Wars Outlaws tomorrow with you guys, because I'm itching to play some more Star Wars Outlaws and hang out with you all. So yeah. Glass of milk with my chocolate cake kind of person? I am. I also have chocolate milk, so if we want to get extra chocolate, we could have a glass of chocolate milk with our chocolate cake. But anyways, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Lord Monk says, wash your hands. Wash my hands when I go to the bathroom? I always do, Lord Monk. I always do. Okay, be right back, guys. Oh, wait, do I have a button for that? Oh, it didn't work. Boo. Boo. Let me see if it works. No, it didn't work. Why not? All right, well, I gotta do the old-fashioned way. I gotta click it. I'll be right back. Behave yourselves, my dears. Hello, friends. I have returned. Put my mic on my shirt. And now I will return to the camera. Oh, I think I'm going to put on some hand cream. Grab some hand cream. Wait for my hands to dry a little bit more, but... Oh, you guys. The cake is looking pretty good. Would I dress up as Ariel? I have. Would I dress up as Mulan? I don't know. Mulan is another character where I feel like the heritage of the character is pretty important, so I don't think I would be Mulan. I will have fun on Star Wars Outlaws tomorrow if we play, if I'm alive. Like I said, this week has kind of been a crazy one because I was also on set. I actually went to set on Tuesday, so my day on set is done. But it's I've had a lot of self-tapes and stuff I gotta do on top of everything, so that is a thing. I guess we could use this knife. I don't think we're gonna use it to get out the cake because I think I'm gonna try to use the spoon, even though they're non-stick, so I guess I could use this knife. Nah, we'll just use it to ice. And then I can rinse it and use it for that if I want. Can you guys see the cake okay? If I switch this. I feel like this camera is actually really dark. I think I need another light. Hold on a second. Let me just see if I can fix this so that it's not so dark. I don't know how tall this light is. I do have this light. Oh my god. Oh. This light. How big is this stand? Not very big. Whoa, what happened to the lo-fi girl? What? What? Oh, did my Xbox just turn off? I think it did. What if I put it over here on the Legos? Is that secure? Are you secure, lights? Don't fall over now. It's probably a fun journey for you guys, getting to just hear me say random things. Oh no! My squishy fell. It's kind of like a bobblehead a little bit. I think this is the closest to the coloring in the room in terms of our lights. Let me know. Does that help? Let's find out. And then I will fix the lo-fi girl. Oh, that's much better. I'm a bit laggy. Oh, it recovered. And I work from home. It's dark. It is dark, right? There we go. I think we fixed it. I think we fixed it. Let me know if that's better, guys. Is that brighter? My Xbox just turned off. I guess it was going for too long without me interacting with it, so it went into sleep mode. Wow, that's how you know you've been streaming for a minute, when your Xbox turns on. Even though I was playing something on YouTube, but I guess it doesn't matter. There we go. Would I cosplay as Hawkeye's daughter? Who's Hawkeye's daughter? From the MCU? Does he have a daughter? Do you mean Kate Bishop? She's not his daughter, but she is his successor. I mean, I think we may as well just use all of this icing here. And then I think I will try to... Ooh. Trying to make it, like, even. Oh, God. That's a lot of icing. Is this too much icing? Did I overdo it? I don't think so. I think it's the perfect amount of icing. Okay. I just want to scrape off all the icing so I'm not wasting any. It's hard because I feel like I'm ruining the spread though when I do that. Okay, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. I don't have to scrape all of it off. I don't know why that is. I feel like that's such a lady thing to do. Why do we always need to scrape stuff off? Do you guys scrape off knives? Is this a lady thing, or is this just a certain person thing? And maybe some other people know what I'm talking about. MCU, he has a daughter. He called her Hawkeye. Yes, in the MCU. Lummox says, I'm drooling now. Thanks, Amanda. Well, you're welcome, Lummox Beast. I'm doing my job. You know what they say? I come to make everybody drool at all my sweet, sweet cakes. Don't clip that. It's not my fault. It's the fancy sips. It's not my fault. I thought it was Kate that was Hawkeye's daughter. Oh, no worries, no worries. Yeah, Kate is not Hawkeye's daughter, but she is his protege. Yeah, Kate Bishop. But in the MCU, he does have a daughter. He does have a daughter. He called her Hawkeye? Like, is that her first name? Like, Hawkeye Barton? Eric says no. It's a saving money thing. It is. It's like, I don't want to be wasteful. Like, I don't want to use... Like, we should savor this, you know? Ira, tomorrow I'm getting a cake for some odd reason. Is it your birthday tomorrow, Ira? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my friend. I'll take a sip for you of the fancy sips. I still have some fancy sips left in there. Happy birthday. Or early birthday. If it's your birthday. Is it your birthday? I guess there's lots of reasons to get a cake. It might not be Ira's birthday. It could be another event, another occasion. It could be a welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the rest of your life. Welcome to your retirement. Welcome to your new home. There's a lot of reasons you could get someone a cake. Wedding? Could be getting married. Someone clip that, says Joker. No, don't clip it. Joker, did you catch up with us? Leftover icing is spoon snack later. This is always true. Does Amanda have a sweet cake? I always see Amanda sit. Eric, you need to go to the socials. You need to go. There are other places. Ira says, not my birthday, with another $5 super chat. Well, thank you for the super chat. Oh my goodness, this is making me want to guess what it is, Ira. Why are you getting a cake? Are you just getting a cake for, like, a fun, like, just for fun? Because you said for some odd reason. So that would imply to me that you're like, I don't even know why I'm getting this cake, but I'm getting a cake. Someone said you're getting a cake, and you just said, I'll take it. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games, you know what I mean? You give someone a cake for that. It's an occasion. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Here's a cake. I think that's how the song goes, actually. I just closed it and in and out again. Okay, yeah, sweet. So it fixed. Yeah, just if you feel like it's really far behind, just give it a refresh in the browser. I'm glad we got you back. Yes, you caught up. Amazing. Yeah, like I said, sometimes what happens with YouTube is it'll load. It'll do this like it's buffering. And when it's buffering, it like adds time to the stream for you. It does that so that no frames are dropped. So it's kind of smart, but it's not as good for being up to date when people don't know that. I figured that out the hard way, just as a streamer in someone's stream. So now the only problem with this spoon is that I can't really get in close. I might damage the cake. Oh, no. Oh, we got a lead. Wow. This is such a good tip. This tip is crazy. Thank you. Thank you again for this tip, Lummox Beast. I'm so impressed with it. I'm not going to stop talking about it. We did it. This is a layered cake. I've never done this in my life. I've never done this before. Look, we did it. It's on top. Look, it's like perfect. I love it. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you, everybody. This is when people ask me in life, like, what makes me happy? Like, Amanda, how are you happy? Why are you so happy? This is why. Layered cakes exist, guys. Like, I know the world sucks sometimes. There's like a lot of wars going on and everything is bad. Let's be real. People can't afford to eat and live in a house or either of those things. It's a rough time. But we have layered cake and that is, I don't know why, but that just brings me a lot of joy. Just little things. That's the only way I maintain happiness, because if I look at anything else, it's awful. I'm going to be real with you. To end this on a rough note, it's awful. Thank you. Thank you, AJ. It's, you know what? This was all Lummox's tip with the butter and the flour. This is like a freaking game changer. Like, I'm going to do this all the time. My camera, I tried to switch it, but it didn't switch. Eric says, your energy is amazing. Thanks, Eric. Also, not sure why it reminded me. John Bon Jovi helped a jumper recently. What? What? That's crazy. He helped someone who was going to jump? Whoa. Another positive thing, though, honestly. Like, I don't know, man. Why do we live life? Why are we here? What's the point of any of it? I don't know. But we have layered cake, and that's pretty nice, I think. The sky is blue, and it's pleasing to look at. And when it rains, the light dances on the pavement, and it's really beautiful. And there's little things in life, you know? That if we just stop and look at them, I don't know, it makes, like, the burden of existence a little bit lighter in a really nice and chill way. Welcome to, what time is this? 1:30 a.m. philosophy with Amanda. Fancy Sip philosophy class is in session, apparently. Just me discussing my views on the world and why I see it the way I do. I don't know if that's what you came for in the baking stream, but apparently that's what's happening. Would I dress up as Wonder Woman? Yeah, I definitely would. Would I dress up as Jane from Tarzan? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I dress up as Jane from Tarzan. You know what, though? She kind of got a fun look, though. Like from the Disney movie? Jane from Tarzan. Thanks. I worked so hard, says Lumix. Yo, but your tip, like, changed my life. This is life-changing. This is some life-changing stuff right here, honestly. I don't know what you guys want. Do you want to see me ice the cake? Should I move this camera up a bit, my second camera? Or do you want to see me this way? Which view do you like better? Did I even switch? I did. Good, good, good. Lumix B said, thanks, I work so hard. Most people don't know this. I'm magical. I believe it. I believe it. Matt M says, looks tasty, Amanda. Thanks, Matt. I did it with the help of chat. It was all of you lovely folks. I've decided, and I want to say this job interview is concluded, and I will allow all of you to be viewers in my stream. You are all hired to be viewers in my stream. Unfortunately, the pay is nothing. In fact, sometimes you may even pay to work here in this stream, but know that you are always appreciated. And I will always gesture with a butter knife at you occasionally in a baking stream. And we will get to bake, create many amazing things together. I hope. But which Wonder Woman costume would you want to do? I mean, which Wonder Woman costume would I want to do? That's a good question. I don't know. You You know, I actually really love Donna Troy's costume a lot. Her, like, star one. It's actually one of my favorite costumes, I think, in comics. So I should also do Donna Troy. But I digress. Back to Wonder Woman. What costume would I want to do for Wonder Woman? I don't know. Like, I do. Although I'm not sure how I feel about the actual story, I do think, like, the new 52 look for Wonder Woman was pretty good. What do you guys think? There's a lot of good costumes for Wonder Woman. Butter knife TOS? Look at Amanda, this crazy woman. She's gesturing with a butter knife. Dress up as Astromina from Power Rangers in space? Oh man. Power Rangers in general. Let's do more Power Rangers cosplays. Would I dress up as a Power Ranger? I would. Pink Ranger from Mighty Morphin is my OG. My OG love. I had a doll of her that I would sleep with every night. I love Kimberly. I love her. So I want to do that one because it's iconic. Rita Repulsa from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Rita would be amazing. I love Rita. Rita's such a cool character. With a Grogu as the co-host. Yes, this is my Grogu co-host. Fancy sips. We get paid with your smile, Joker. That's so nice. Zatanna. Zatanna's coming, Six the Truth. We are raising funds for it right now on coffee. Would I do the Wonder Woman Injustice game look? Oh, yeah, I'd do that look. That's a good look. You? A millennial? Me? A millennial? Me? No. I mean, a millennia, almost, but not a millennial. More of a millennia. Being, you know, over 800. I mean, I would say more timeless. I don't even really feel like I have a specific generation that I was... We didn't have generations back then. There wasn't like... Now people talk about it and they want to give dates and stuff and give them times, names, all that stuff. When we were there, it was just like, yo, like... Could you just pass me that salt across the table and, like, light the chandelier above and all that good stuff? Could you just make a fire really quick so you can send some smoke signals? All that good stuff. Get the ravens. That's, you know how it was back in the day. More timeless. What about Raven? Raven's a good one. Huge fan of Amy Jo Johnson. I feel bad that Tommy passed away. I know, very sad. Scorpina's another great character, Six the Truth. Dang, Scorpina's so cool. You know what the thing with Power Rangers is? Like, so many of the characters just have the coolest designs. Like, even Ivan Ooze. Like, what the heck? Why is Ivan Ooze cool? I don't know, but he is. This might be a controversial opinion. He wanted to fight Jason in real life? Is that like the tea behind the scenes on set? I don't know a lot about the Power Rangers tea, but I'm down to hear about it. Lumic said, me, no, I'm a Gen X. You're Gen X? Generation X. That's all I know. That was really bad. Don't clip that. That was the worst singing I've ever done in my life on stream. Maybe not in my life ever, but on stream, that's the worst. Fail. Oh my goodness. Power Rangers Kimberly, you do it amazing. Thank you. Oh, what? Because I slept with a Kimberly doll? That I'm a millennial? Ah. No. All kinds of immortals sleep with Kimberly dolls, okay? Kimberly was cool. We all acknowledged she was cool. Me and the other immortal beings were actually all agreed, I think. There were a lot of other Kimberly fans that had Kimberly dolls that slept with them. I still sleep with plushies today. Even being over 800. It's never changed. Come on, Eric. You know. I've been a child eternally. I'm sitting here at 1:30 a.m. in my kitchen, in my military bunker, frosting a cake, and I'm considering eating it. I'm considering cutting myself a slice. Irresponsible. An adult, I don't think, would do this. Would they? And normal adults would not, I think. Whatever normal is. I think, do we want to frost, like, this is pretty good. Do we want to frost the sides? I think we want to frost the sides. May as well. We've come this far. That's too much icing. I don't trust myself with that. May as well frost the sides. Oh, I went too hard. I'm so impatient when I frost the sides of a cake, and then I use too much frosting, and then it doesn't stay on my knife. And I'm also using a butter knife and not like a spatula, so that's me icing this cake on hard mode for the sides. Actually, I might have a spatula. You know what? Should I check? That would make it easier because it's really messy what I'm doing right now. Not in here, but maybe in here. I think it came with the little Mandalorian spoon that my sister got for me. I thought it did. Did I imagine it? I thought there was a little guy that came with that. Did I put it? Is it in here? Am I blind? Can I just not see it? My eye is not working. Maybe it's in a different spot. Okay, well, never mind. I can stick with this. What? No, that's a muddler. I got so many muddlers, but not a spatula? Really? That seems bizarre. I should really fix that. Oh boy. This is what I was saying when you were like, you need more utensils. I was like, the only problem is I really don't have space for even what I have. There we go. Now we're getting Snow White singing with the cake. Ah. Does Snow White ever sing with the cake? I don't think she does, but there should be a scene that is that. I could be in that scene. I know they already have a Snow White that can sing, but they need another one. I can be the one that sings with the cake. Very specific role. Which Disney princess do you guys think would be most likely to sing while decorating a cake in a Disney film? We don't have, like, any Disney princesses that bake. I'm going to say Rapunzel, because I think Rapunzel just does it all. I bet she bakes. She gives off, like, princess that bakes energy. But I don't know who else would bake, actually. Who else would bake? Oh, maybe Tiana. Because she's a restaurant. So she'd probably bake. Cinderella? You think Cinderella would bake? I mean, she'd probably bake for her evil stepsisters. She'd be singing. She'd be like, "Aw, dang it. I'm baking for my stepsisters again. I hate them." Something like that. I don't know. Can we say "dang it" in a Disney film? Is that too risque? It's the messiest thing I've ever done, but I'm really loving it. Do you guys want to see how messy it is? It's a freaking mess, man. What am I going to do with this? I'll put it in the fridge. Then it'll be safe from the elements. Okay. But I'm committed at this point. I'm too committed. It started out with me being very careful, and I quickly became very sloppy. We still need to, okay, whoa. We're almost done, though. Wow. Okay, that's kind of finished. I'm kind of happy with it. It's kind of a mess. It's very homemade. Kind of love it though. It's a little topsy-turvy, but I also kind of love that. So I think it's working out. I'm going to lick this icing off my finger, but don't judge me. Because it's my icing and it's my finger. But yes, what was I going to say? Oh wait, there's still icing on my knife. It looks very messy with the icing. It is very messy. Am I covered slightly in icing? Yes. Eric says, send me a slice. Amusing Streamer says, anyone feel like joining a Jackbox game? Where's the Jackbox happening, Amusing Streamer? I would actually love to. I am in the middle of this stream, though. And after I should probably do my dishes. But I'm actually very tempted to play Jackbox. I could go for a game. Or two. Okay. I don't know why I did that, because I could have just used that to cut the cake with. But we still have to put something on it. Do you guys want to write something on it? What should I write on the cake? Help me come up with something. Happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney. Congratulations, you now rule the world. Welcome to the jungle. Why would we judge you? If I had icing, I'd be eating it too. I don't know, because I'm licking it. It's not very sanitary, but it's pretty delicious, so I know that for a fact. Wait, I gotta put this back on. I'll put this one back on, actually. Even though I think it's from the other one. Otherwise, the icing will dry out. Just to help keep the air from getting in there. Honestly, I should just put saran wrap and then put the lid on, but that's fine. That will do. That will do. So much dishes, y'all. So much dishes. I want to wash my hands, but I know I'm going to use more icing, so I'm like, is there any point in washing them now? Probably not. If it had spikes and dentures, it'd look like the SNL Sonic cake. What is the SNL Sonic cake? Saya, you would like to see me as Kim Possible? That is a cosplay that's gotten a lot of requests. I do need to do Kim Possible. Lord Monk, yes, rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Yes, happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney. Is it actually Syndey Sweeney's birthday? I need to know. I need to know if this is true. I think Belle would bake, cookbooks and all. That's true. I could kind of see Belle baking. I feel like cookbooks could get her into it. She'd be curious. She'd want to bake, and she's a very curious person. Okay, so no one seems to have a preference other than happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney. I'm gonna look and see if it's her birthday today. Is it her birthday? Oh, shut up. It was her birthday. I mean, now it's the next day, so now it's the 13th. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney, for real. Okay. Happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do it. Anyone else have any other suggestions? Or we want to do that? I kind of love it. Why did I moisturize my hands? I had to screw off this little cap. Her birthday is September 12th. Yeah, it just happened. Syndey Sweeney can have it. All right. Oh, call me Bruce Bogtrotter. Was that your suggestion, Eric? What is that from? Bruce Bogtrotter. Oh my gosh. That's a character from Matilda. Oh my gosh. Is that what, wait, is that the cake? Is there a cake that's in Matilda? This is like, I'm having like a whole experience in traveling back to when I watched Matilda last. Are we going to Amusing? Yeah, we can go to Amusing after. If Amusing is still streaming when I'm done. 100%. Is that what Amusing is doing right now? Amusing, are you playing Jackbox right now in stream? I would love. Maybe I'll play a game with you guys. Happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney. Okay, we're gonna write happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best for Syndey Sweeney. I just need to know if it's with a Y. It's with a Y. Okay. Happy birthday. Syndey Sweeney is 27 years old today. Happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney. Girl, get it. I don't know if I actually need to cut this. I think I need to cut it. That piece is gone. No, it's not. It's right here. I found it. Haha. Into the garbage with you. I'm gonna bring chat over here so I can see you. She's so gorgeous. Syndey Sweeney is very gorgeous. I agree. Okay, I don't know if I should try to do cursive. Or if I even... It's been a minute, y'all. Okay, maybe we don't do cursive. I'm trying to remember how I do cursive, but I'm second guessing myself. Would Syndey Sweeney know what cursive is? She'll know what cursive is, right? She's 27. She remembers the days, right? When people used to have to write. See, back in my day, we didn't know how to write. We had our smoke signals. We had our own way of communicating. I don't know how I'm going to now fit Syndey Sweeney on here. I need to start getting writing smaller. Clearly. Do people still write in cursive on cakes? Oh my god, my hair. Hold on. My hair wanted to come onto the cake. Well, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I need to, like, get lower. Sorry. I'll take a knee. I'll take a knee for Syndey Sweeney. Maybe I should be sideways, actually. I'm now realizing that might have been a better move. But it's looking pretty good. Dot the I, cross the T. What do you guys think? Now I just need to fit Syndey Sweeney in this small space. This should have been more up here. Man, but it's not bad. It's not bad. We did smoke signals, then Morse code came through like a hurricane. It was a game changer. They said, we're going to start beeping and booping. And I said, I don't know about that. I never heard of a beep or a boop. All I know is my smoke. That's what I said. Ian says, screw the dishes, you're gorgeous. Thanks, Ian. I mean, the dishes still have to get done, but I appreciate you. Okay. Awesome job on the happy birthday. Thanks, AJ. Actually, I don't know. Is it good when I just take a knee? Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me here? Let's see. Amanda, you're still up. Time zones, lol. I am still up. It is almost 2 in the morning. But we're just finishing this cake. We're finishing this cake for Syndey Sweeney. You kick butt on making a chocolate cake. Thank you, AJ. Should I eat a slice of it? Should I eat it tomorrow? I think I should eat it tomorrow, but if you guys want to see me eat some, I'll eat it. So you can see what it's like. This is also sparkly. Actually, I feel like Syndey Sweeney would really like this. I wish I had a red icing so I could do a kiss on it. Because that's like her whole thing, right? Oh, no, wait. I'm not thinking of Syndey Sweeney. I'm thinking of the singer. I got them mixed up for a second there. I don't know. Syndey Sweeney, does she have a symbol? She doesn't have a symbol. But I feel like she would appreciate the sparkly white icing. I put a comma. She's also hot. That other, she's a singer. What's her name? What's her name? She's also great. Why are you still up? I'm finishing the cake. What do you mean, Eric? You know why I'm still up. You're here. You know. You're watching it. Okay. Sid. Hard to do an S. Because it's really curvy. So you gotta, like, really go slow. Whoop. Oh god, and the smaller I go, the harder it is. I gotta move really slow. Doo-doo. Okay, Syndey. And then I'm going to put here Sweeney. We're going to hope for the best. I should be doing this when I'm practicing what I'm doing. I should be like, does that work? But I think it does. I think it'll work. I think we can make it work. Kate should say a happy Amanda Day. Aw, thanks, Ira. It says happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney, but I appreciate your input. Sadly, I'm seeing the super chat now. I don't know if you're watching in the past. AJ, thank you so much for the kind words about my rogue costume as well. Cheers, Ira. Boop. Duck will understand that chat made you do it. Duck will understand that chat made me do it. Why? You don't think Duck wants to celebrate Syndey Sweeney's birthday? If Duck doesn't want to celebrate Syndey Sweeney's birthday with us, then he can't hang out with us anymore. Come on. Celebrate Syndey Sweeney's birthday. I think that's great. I think Duck is going to be like, Amanda, did you realize that it was Syndey Sweeney's birthday yesterday? I like Syndey Sweeney. She's a babe. I still haven't seen Euphoria, though. I don't know. That's it. Syndey is attractive. She is attractive. I agree. She's attractive. And I've also heard, I mean, I need to watch. I feel like I need to watch. I don't know if I need to watch, but I feel like I have to at least take a look at Euphoria. I feel like I need to at least take a look. Because I think there might be something in there for me. As an actor. It's really freaking hard to do S's, guys. I'm telling you. Sydney, I'm doing my best for you here, girl. Sorry, I'm bad at S's. Because they're so curvy. I wanted to say something, but I'm withholding it because I feel like it's a bit much. But I'm thinking about saying it right now. But it related back to that last line, and now the time has passed. Oh, wait, I'm just did another Y. I got too obsessed with Ys. No. Okay, hold on. We can fix it. I'm just gonna wipe that icing underneath off after. I forgot that I was doing cursive. These are the fancy sips. Coming back to get me. Also, you know what? Sweeney is like a really cool last name. I'm getting like a hand cramp, so let me just go back in anyways and fix that. And this. And then, woof, woof. Yeah, we did it. The why I kind of had to bring up a little bit, and I messed up here, but I'll fix that, and then we're good. I should touch up this S. There we go. Perfect. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. We all know the infamous Sweeney. Sweeney. I don't know what you're gonna say, but my mind wandered. As long as cake goes in belly. Should I eat some of it? Do you guys want me to eat some? Let me fix up my mess up first for Syndey Sweeney. Sorry, Syndey Sweeney. If you're watching this, don't judge me. Please. I'm doing my best for you. Please. Please, Syndey Sweeney, approve. I would simp for Syndey Sweeney. I'm gonna eat the icing after. Can't even tell. Can't even tell. Can't even, except that it's on a live stream and it's on a video that will stay up on YouTube for like till the end of time. Other than that, can't even tell. No one sends Syndey, only send Syndey Sweeney, tell her to only watch beyond this point of the video. So she doesn't know what we did. And I can just say, happy birthday, Syndey Sweeney. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. Made this cake for you. And happy birthday to you, Syndey Sweeney. We just streamed for... How long has this been? We just streamed for over 5 hours total between both the streams, making this cake for your birthday, and I hope you like it. You're beautiful, and you deserve to have a great year and a great day. Should I take a bite of it before cutting it? I should. Clip it? Yeah, clip it. Someone clip that and send it to Syndey Sweeney for me. So she knows. We made this for her. I want her to know that it was our chat. it was our choice and that we love her. You can tell her that I say hello. Totally fine with that. Realizing now that there's this like entire just glob of icing that is not blended and it's bothering me. Can I show you guys this? This is bothering me. Do you see this over here? What is that? Why didn't I smooth it? It's too late now. It'll just haunt my nightmares. Okay, we will take a picture of it. Where's my phone? Oh, it's right here. I was going to say, maybe I should have moved the fact that I also had to look up her name to spell it. I don't know if Syndey Sweeney's into that, but I feel like it's probably okay because I feel like, you know, you want to get the spelling right. I would do that for like even my closest friends. I would do that for my mom. I would do that for my dad. Even names that I know how to spell. Even names, I would do it for my own name. I feel like even. Okay, one with Grogu. One like this. Should I get a selfie with it? Before we cut it? Maybe. Okay, I'll take a selfie. I don't know if you guys said to do it, but it's an amateur cake. You're good. I did my best. Hope she likes this amateur cake that I made for her. Okay, how do I want to do this? Get down here, maybe. Okay, wait. I'm going to take my mic off for a second, just so it's not in the picture. I'm nervous, but I'm going to tilt it a little bit. Does this work? Aerial view. Oh, it's very dramatic. This is actually really cute. I like this as a photo. Cute. Cute! Those are cute! Those are cute. I think Syndey Sweeney will approve. I think she's gonna be here for it. Looks funking amazing. I'm using Streama. You didn't have to redeem that. We were gonna come to you, but thank you. Thank you for the guide, the raid. I'm gonna refund that. We were gonna come to you anyways, I'm using Streamer. We were just talking about it earlier. I don't know if you heard us because I know you're in stream, but we were just saying, people were like, should we, Eric was like, are we raiding him using Streamer? I was like, yeah, I think let's raid him using Streamer, and then that way we can all also play Jackbox. So I will refund you those channel points, but thank you. Did you all know Amanda has a great smile? One of her best features. Oh, thanks, Eric. Okay. Let's eat a slice of cake. We took pictures. We've documented that it exists. Should I do a short video? I'm just gonna do a video. I mean, it's already in the stream, but I'll do like a little TikTok-y video. I gotta mute the music. Oh boy. In case I want to post it. Oh, well, the clip might be enough. I feel like the clip will be a vibe. Anyways, I'll stop the music. We'll take a little video together, and then we'll eat some cake. And then we'll go over to Amusing Streamer and play some Jackbox. Hi, Syndey Sweeney. I know it was just your birthday, and I just wanted to say, on your birthday, I made something for you. It's a cake. We made you a cake on stream. I'm on stream right now, and we made you this cake, and I hope you like it, and I hope you had the best birthday. And I hope you had the best birthday. Cool. Yeah, there we go. We made a thing, and I'll edit that, and I'll post it. And then you guys can be like, I was there when that happened. I was part of it. Okay, let's eat this cake so that we can go over to Amusing Streamer. I'm gonna cut a really tiny piece. That is so tiny. Holy moly. I don't even know. Can I even grab this piece? It's like the tiniest piece of cake anyone's ever cut, actually. It came out pretty good, though. You guys want to see? This is what it looks like. Came out pretty good. I think. I'm gonna eat it. Let's do it. Let's eat it. I hope she likes the video, man. I hope she does. Wouldn't that be cool if Syndey Sweeney liked our video? That'd be pretty cool that we made together. I think that would be cool. We did do a good job tonight. Good job, everyone. Okay, well, I already know the cake is good because I just ate a piece of that. But we're going to eat the cake now. See how it is. This is the part of video they never do on TikTok. They always cut before. They do these crazy recipes when they cut. This is really good. This is really good cake, actually. The hot water, I think, really vamps it up a bit. It's good. Now it looks like Pac-Man. It is 2 a.m. Time to party. All right, well, thanks for coming. Thanks for chilling with me. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow at 3 to play some Star Wars Outlaws. Come hang out. We'll probably play more Sabacc. I'm not even wearing my mic. I'm sorry. Probably play more Sabacc. I'll also be on Sunday, either playing some Star Wars Outlaws, or we might be doing some stationary. The stationary game I was telling you guys about. The Office Among Us game. But also, if I'm not on tomorrow, I'll definitely be on Sunday. And there might also be a vertical live on my YouTube at some point this weekend. But I'm not sure yet, because I kind of need some time to chill, to be honest. And to also film more YouTube videos. But anyways, I digress. Let's go raid Amusing Streamer. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the cake stream. I had so much fun. I'm not looking forward to cleaning up. But I had such a good time. So thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you guys all have a great night. Let's go raid Amusing Streamer. Now my stream is dropping. But hopefully it's still good. People on an ad? Oh no, people are on an ad for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna wait for people to come back from the ad. And then we will raid. So for those of you that are here and are not on the ad, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good time. I guess we'll come back here. And I'll just say, you're all great, and I love you all so much, and thank you for being here with me, and I wish I could send you all cake in the mail. I can't. But maybe one day that will be a Patreon tier. So please go check out my Patreon. Shameless Patreon plug. Because your support really helps me to pay my bills. And I really appreciate it. So if you have the opportunity to check it out, it's appreciated. But either way, you just being here honestly helps me pay my bills. And also helps me be a better person. So thank you. All right, here we go. Let's raid. I'm muted? You guys can't hear me? I can see my audio going. All right, let's raid in. Raid, 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 raid. Also, thank you, Josh. Also, thanks, KO Joe. Let's raid. I'm going to put the link for you guys in case you guys want to check out Amusing Streamer on Twitch as well. And if you guys want to join us for some Jackbox over there over on YouTube, you can head over to that platform. I don't know if they stream on YouTube as well, so I'll just leave you with that. But yay, Amusing Streamer. Have a good night, everyone.